Hello and welcome. It's me, the guy who fucks, and we're back with more Diablo 3. And actually, this is a momentous occasion. This has never happened before in the history of my streaming on here, which hasn't really been terribly long in the grand scheme of things. Like, I've only really been streaming full time for like a week. But apart from the East streams, which I was scrim blowing. But for the first time, somebody has followed before the stream started. That's crazy. So thank you, Double Cheesecake, for the follow. That's wild. Maybe one day somebody will sub before the stream starts, and when that happens, I will shit my pants and offer to send my shitted pants to that person. Or if that is not their thing, which it probably isn't, if that's not their thing, then I'll just say thank you. Because I appreciate that. And we're appreciative here on Cerulean Skies Live, and we're trying to appreciate our audience even more, or depreciate our audience, because we're going to finish our Diablo 3 playthrough. I swear to God, I had every intention to finish this yesterday, and I 100% would have. Why is my alarm going off? Hell yeah, brother. And I just dropped my guitar pick. What a mess of a day. But yeah, I had every intention to finish yesterday, but unfortunately, I forgot that I scheduled the RPG podcast yesterday. I'm very intelligent, and what had happened there was the last couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, my dad's been pretty sick and had to go to the hospital, and it's been this whole ordeal. So I got swept in the vortex of time and space, basically. And I thought yesterday was Tuesday. It wasn't fucking Tuesday. It was Wednesday. And today, if logic follows and I'm smart enough to understand how the days of the week work, today is Thursday. And we're going to finish up Diablo 3 today. I probably finish a little early, I'm thinking. that might be the case. We might hit the early end to the stream. We'll see what happens, though. I just took a shower. I've been doing this thing where I take a shower before every stream now, because I don't want to smell bad for you guys. You know, I have a sickness. I'll put on. I have a eau de toilette that I put on because I want to smell good for myself. And we got to lift ourselves up. Unfortunately, I'm still eating my breakfast, which, despite waking up at 5 in the morning, I'm now eating. So eating a protein bar, and I'm so fucking hungry. This is probably not enough. I didn't eat anything yesterday other than crackers and a Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl, which was like 250 calories. But you know, I've been eating like shit lately, so it kind of contradicts a little bit of that, a little bit of this, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, how's everyone doing this morning? I didn't really follow up on you guys. I see that Sky and Honey were here early. Thank you guys for hanging out and being here early. I've been trying to start the stream exactly on time, but I haven't been particularly amazing at that, all things considered. You got to trigger the misophonia. Oh, bro, you know. Yeah, I definitely have it. I'm pretty sure I have misophonia. It's really bad. I mean, I even hear myself, like, kind of swallowing food or drinking liquid. Exactly like this, and I hate myself for it. Also, it is so early for you, Jules. How are you doing, man? I got to figure out the right time for us to play D2. This week has been a fucking mess, so we'll figure it out. I hope it'll probably be next weekend, I think. But I'm down to play whenever as well. I'm going to try to get the platinum to that video game, and the platinum for that game is fucked up. Oh, you're off today? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That rips. I am not off today because this is now my full-time thing. So, but we're playing Diablo, so it's not that bad. All right, let's switch on over. We got Pet Cemetery. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me fix this just a little, a smidgen. 1 second. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold up. All of that. And I can't get this box right. You know what I'm saying? It's not perfect, but it's not cut off now. I beat Diablo 1 and 2. I was going to beat this game yesterday, but I forgot I had the RPG podcast scheduled. Drewby. So we, yeah, we're also playing like an absurd difficulty for this because we want to suffer. So I could make this a lot faster if I really wanted to. Wait. Hold on. Oh, I'm dumb. Hold up. I have the wrong headphones in. Oops. I was like, why am I getting no sound? It's a long story as to why that's the case. Daddy Diablo. Is he gonna make me suffer? We'll see what happens. Shit, let me sorry fellas. Let me pop up my chat because it's hard for me to see. How you doing, Drewby? How's your day going, buddy? How you doing, Drewby? Also, Diablo himself is not too hard in this game, but he does have it's a long fight. Let me move this shit still a little big. Okay. But yeah, we're basically I'm trying to get all the. How's the sound balance, by the way? Anything I need to turn up or down? How's the sound balance, by the way? Anything I need to Wait, did this damn, this shit from right here, okay. Oh, a treasure goblin right away, brother. It got absolutely lit up. Heads up, Eyelash Gang. What's up, Julia? Dude, I got a fucking DM asking if I was wearing eyeliner yesterday. A Twitch DM. I've never gotten a Twitch DM in my fucking life. My audio is. Oh, what the fuck? No, hold on though. Shit, had it been doing that the whole time? Oh, I see what happened. Wow, that's insane lag. I had the monitor on my other headphones. Shit. Okay, alright, good to know. Okay, I had the monitor, and I guess output on my other headphones. That sucks. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard me, but yesterday during the RPG podcast stream, I got a fucking DM from somebody who was like, "Are you wearing eyeliner?"
The truth burns.
Where's Double Joey? Billy or you've heard of Billy and Jimmy. Now try Billy and Joey. I'd play the fuck out of some Double Dragon with you guys, let me tell you. Soul and I tried playing it on Switch and the input lag was insane. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with eyeliner at all, of course. But, like, I just think that, like, it sounded so, like, accusatory. This is Bimmy erasure. True. 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 But yeah, I don't know. Like I get compliments on that a lot. That's like the one thing I get complimented on is my eyelashes. So I think I'm just like an eyelash streamer. And really, all that's the case is that my eyelashes. Oh shit! Is this? Never mind. There's just a lot of gems. My eyelashes are just fucking long because I have too much hair on my body. But every day, I'm thankful for one thing, and it's that I don't have back hair. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Was that lag? Or did something vortex me? Or wormhole? It wormholed me, that's what it is. Wait, where's my Okay, my dogs are out. Okay. I can't really see the UI. It's a little small. So I don't have back here yet. Dude, I'm 35. I'll be 36 in a couple months. And if I haven't gotten it yet, it may never happen. How dare you wear makeup not on my hyper... Yeah, exactly, Sky. If there's something that I'm known for, it's being a Christian on Twitch. Dude, what if I fucking went bald and then grew back hair? That would be the worst scenario.
Need more time.
Possibly ever. Oh yeah, I already forgot how to play this build. I want to suck up everything with Essence Drain. Well, I want to hit a couple things with Haunt, and then I want to suck up everything with Essence Drain. Or, no, I have it backwards. I still want to start with... No, I'm not going to have fucking... Okay, of course it is. Fuck me. You know what? That's for the... thank you, Drewby. Diablo 3 full campaign. Play. I don't think it's saved. Dude, Streamlabs, I need to fucking not use it. I need to not use it. I think I'm going to switch over to OBS. I think I'm going to switch over to OBS because I'm so sick of all the issues that I've had with Streamlabs. Damn, and this whole time I thought that I was getting a couple viewers from Diablo 3, but it wasn't even Diablo 3. Hell yeah. Anyway, thank you, Droopy. I appreciate you, brother. It's going okay. I've had some setbacks this week because of family shit, unfortunately. But it's been fun so far. It's been keeping me occupied, and that's all that matters. I haven't done a whole lot to promo or anything like that. I'm just keeping things real, man.
Not ready yet.
I'm fully in stubborn mode. I don't want to change anything I'm doing other than like. Here's the thing, I don't want like if I'm doing something I don't like, or if I'm doing something that I think I could be doing better, fuck yeah, I want to improve on that. And there's a lot of stuff I want to improve on too. Like I don't want to say as much. I'm really trying not to do that, but your boy got a bit of a stammer. And it's always been a problem. It's always been a little fucking problem, you know what I'm saying? And also, I got a little brain. A very smooth little brain. So that doesn't help either. So those two things combined.
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
And there's a couple things like content-wise. I need to clear. I could be more aware of some of the presentation aspects. A little better sound. I gotta build a mic arm. Like I actually have to build it myself because anything I buy it does not fit the little stupid way I have things set up. I'm gonna run the fuck out.
Needs more time.
Oh, you grabbed me. Actually, this might one-shot me unless I pot at the right time. All right, we did it. Yeah, the grab on this guy is kind of crazy. It's sort of, it's telegraphed and whatever, but it's hard to see. I actually remember this fight being kind of rough as Monk.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted
It's an
demonic
aerial.
towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know it.
Honestly,
They are the sin hearts.
it looks kind of bad, but it also works.
The depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then we will stop the beating of these hearts.
Anyway, so I didn't see this comment. Weird people comment on how I'm a back hair streamer all the time. That's true, Julia. Look, women have back hair too. Plain ass fucking Ariel, baby. Ariel's in this guy. Why is such a boring text in this game? I don't fucking.
Then only Asmodan will remain.
So I gotta say, fucking, the only protein bars I can eat and enjoy have been these Think white chocolate bars. And it's wild because the other Think bars are trash.
Now, you have my undivided attention.
I don't like the sound of this.
Double Drewby dragging. Drewby dragging. That's Drewby's alt. channel, actually. Is when he's critical about Chrono Trigger. Overtly critical on main. And then he calls things he calls things pejoratively gay. It's kind of fucked up. And I'm like, Drewby, you shouldn't do that. That's like really shitty. And you know, we stopped doing that in Xbox Live era because we learned. And you know, and Drewby's like, you know what? I love Xbox, so I'm nostalgic for that era. So I'm trying to be problematic of that era too. It might be a bit cheesy now and anachronistic in general, but I'm gonna call you the F slur, and it's like, you know, I do it endearingly. And then he's gonna quote Dane Cook, and that's what we call a Drewby drag. My teabagging OnlyFans. Yeah, I just set up OG for bro, I associate you so strongly with Xbox. Yeah, I'm letting you Dane Cook, brother. All right, let him Dane Cook. Drewby, what were you recording? Was it Panzer Dragoon Orta? Because that's the best Xbox One game. Okay, maybe not the best, but it's top 3 for me. Halo 2, Panzer Dragoon Orta. What's the shit? I'm trying to think of like a Xbox exclusive too. Oh, gonna be recording Halo. Are you making a Halo retro? Is that what's up? I mean, I really wish that Drewby would listen to me, and Modular and Pretty Cody. I wish all of them would listen to me, and Tricky. I wish they would all listen to me and do a Dark Souls retrospective. I'm the first person to ever suggest that.
Need more time.
Because we need more Dark Souls retrospectives in the world.
Live in eternal torment.
Hell yeah. Just his Halo 2 machinima. That's what he's doing. He's trying to bring back Rooster Teeth circa 2000 and what year is that? 5? 6? Actually, you know what? I say that as a joke, but I wouldn't. I could see that. Where you going on vacation, brother? Chicago? You coming to Chicago? You know who came to Chicago and said, I don't want to see Joey? It was Julia. She said that. She fucking said that. She's like, I don't want to hang out with my friend Joey because I don't want him to simp over my husband. She said that too. And I was like, dude, I just want to hang out. Like, you know. And then she said, yeah, you smell really bad. And your eyelashes are stupid. And you have back hair. And I was like, bro, come on, man. That's like, a lot of those things I don't have control over. I have big pores, okay? I can't help the way I sweat. The eyelashes are a strictly nurture thing, though. I fucking love Witch Doctor, man. Witch Doctor's so sick, dude. It's such a cool, goofy little class. It's like, it's kind of Cucumber Time also. Like a little problematic too, but like Cucumber Time. And for those of you who don't know what Cucumber Time is, I deeply encourage you to look it up. The jars of spiders. Oh, see, the jars of spiders make me feel uncomfortable. Ah! Standing in the fire because I'm awesome. What? Ah! I'm sorry. I was like so taken aback by that. I just had to run into the fire again. That was crazy. Whoa, bro. That's a bit of an upgrade, I would say. I would say that's a somewhat of an upgrade. I don't like these fire things, though. They scare me a little bit. First off, the simping over husband would just be straight narcissism for all the things. Look, opposites don't attract. Sames attract, Julia. Oh no, I'm a Middle Eastern man with the beautiful eyelashes, sweats a lot. Yeah, well, also, don't we both have sensitive tummies? I just said the word tummy, ironically. I just want that to be understood. That, you know, I hate that word, and I will not be using that word. But I swear to God, every single Middle Eastern man has a sensitive tummy. It's like it's ah. Okay, that really sucks. So what happened there? I got trapped in the wall, and I couldn't move. Actually, I probably could have. No, I just used Spirit Walk. No, so I was dead. After eating only a protein bar and taking my medicine on an empty stomach, I'm definitely gonna get a little rumbly. It's funny because my body takes 45 years to digest something that takes a human being 45 minutes to digest. And so like the protein bars are actually pretty sick because they keep me full for the most part. I'm gonna sneeze though. Hold up. Excuse me. What medicine am I taking? I'm taking fucking perks. Taking perks in the morning. No, I'm kidding. I just take allergy meds and
I don't like the look of that.
omeprazole sometimes. Oh, I'm trying to play this with one hand. Very bad affects to get when I'm trying to drink coffee. Oh yeah, I didn't know that he was a Pokemon sicko. Damn. Yeah, I've talked about this before, but like, you know, like I love Pokemon, but having opinions on Pokemon is like kind of fucked up as a 35-year-old. I don't have kids either, so it feels sort of a little pedo. I don't know. Is pedomon? Is liking Pokemon as an adult, like being really into it, a red flag? Because I think it is, personally. It's I'm just joking about the pedo thing, obviously, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, are you sure you want to be devoting your time to having opinions on this? Mr. Julia, hell yeah, that's true. We could be the same person. I've already had to beat the allegation. Frank and I had to beat the allegations that we were the same person.
Needs more time.
Oh, X and Y were so good though, man. Julian, did you come to my fucking...
I feast.
Damn, we got a Julia and a Julian. That's fucked up. Did you come to my Pokemon party, bro? When I did the X and Y one as well? I know you were there for Scarlet and Violet, but I don't remember if you came to the X and Y one. I like X and Y, dude. I really do. They're not good single-player games or whatever. Like, I think they're kind of mid-Pokemon games in terms of, like, just a regular critical path experience. Hell yeah, that's right. We did. I've done a part. What did I just get? It's a helmet.
I can feel them.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. In case anyone cares. We've done Pokemon parties since X and Y. Although Sun and Moon was just a couple people hanging in my little apartment at the time. It wasn't as big as X and Y or Scarlet Violet or Sword Shield.
My spirit grows vast.
So we get to kill the slutty spider lady. Although that's not fair. I don't mean to slut shame her.
Close now.
But she's edging me.
So close.
Man, Sun and Moon, I'm not a huge fan of, dude. I think there's parts of it I really like, and parts of it just eke me out. And also, that was like anything post Go. Wait, Sun and Moon was post Go? Yeah, it was. It was like, I don't know, a little sus to me. Oh, Sword and Shield, okay. Oh! Was it? Oh, it was around the same time. Oh, okay. It was. Okay. I'm gaslighting myself now. Instead of gaslighting Drewby, I'm gaslighting myself. I hate this world that I live in. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because I like Sword and Shield a lot too. I think Sword and Shield... there's a bit of a Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild situation going on. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. With Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet. Because Scarlet Violet definitely has better gameplay, but the performance and sort of lack of real innovation from the previous title kind of goes... I don't know, it affects it kind of negatively. Jesus Christ. My bad. Luckily, there's fucking no penalty for death. And again, I shouldn't be playing on Torment. There's really no reason why I'm playing on it other than just to, like, make things a little bit more challenging. No, I'm not talking shit on TOTK because I like... It's funny, I like Tears of the Kingdom more than Breath of the Wild, but I think Breath of the Wild as an experience caps Tears of the Kingdom. If that makes sense. Legends Arceus was really good. I liked it.
I must wait longer.
I liked it quite... Motherfucker, dude! I'm just sucking. And it doesn't really... What the fuck?! See, this is the thing. If you play on harder difficulties, is you get shit that happens like this, where you get hit by unavoidable things.
I must heal.
Like, I could just keep running around and let the minions kill stuff,
cannot do
but that's gonna take 45 years, and nobody has time for that. Where's my Gargantua? Oh, I'm dead. Because the mortar and the orbiter spawn on me, so no matter what I do, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from it. Not like a lot, but enough to like just hit me at least once.
Your death comes.
I've played Legends, but that's just like, yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And because it was just too much. Too much stuff was happening at once. And I'm glad they seem to have learned their lesson from it, but I don't know, because Scarlet and Violet, I like Breath of the Wild and thought there was no way to, but then they really did. Yeah, I feel that. And so Tears of the King, like, it'd be really hard for me to go back to Breath of the Wild now. Because there are a couple things I think Breath of the Wild did better, but the problem that I have with Tears of the Kingdom is it really does feel like DLC. It feels like iteration in a way that is almost antithetical to what Breath of the Wild was doing as a video game and as a Zelda game. But in terms of actual gameplay experience, again, it's a lot more fun. So do I like Tears of the Kingdom more? I honestly think yeah. Is Breath of the Wild more historically important? Yeah, I think so. But like, historical importance should have no bearing on your enjoyment of the game. It just, you know, it's like one of those things. Okay, we're gonna try to take a sip of coffee. And finish the rest of this barb. So, what about a protein barb? That's what I should have ran. Yeah, I don't know. Throughout the years, I've grown a little bit stale on Zelda. It used to be like top 3 for me, and now it's not even top 20.
Need more time.
I loved Link to the Past. I loved Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. I think that Breath of the Wild was exactly what the Zelda series needed, though. But it's weird because I don't really ever have any desire to ever want to replay it again. Oh, yeah, drifting Joy-Cons. I might be able to fix it, Drewby, but I can't make any promises because most of the Joy-Con problems are in the contacts. I fixed a couple pairs of Joy-Cons for people, but my own, I only was able to fix one. That being said, I'm really curious to see where the series goes from here. Oh god, Echoes of Wisdom looks so fucking good in terms of gameplay, but why does it have to be in that fucking ugly style? I hate it so much. Yeah, I'm really curious too because they seem to want to reinvent the wheel again, and I respect that a lot. I'm glad. I don't want Zelda. I think it'd be cool for Zelda to do another 2D game that's like the older games, like as sort of like a side budget title, right? Like the way that Link Between Worlds functioned, basically, as like a weird interstitial game between the Last Entry and Breath of the Wild. I like that a lot. I think that that's cool. But in terms of, you know, like home console, like big Zelda game, I hope the next game is different even more so. I'm also not mad waiting and getting great remasters or remakes. Yeah, so I haven't played the remasters of TP or Wind Waker. I have the unopened TP sitting in my shelf.
Do you have any family waiting for you?
But
I cannot return to the
I love Twilight Princess. That's my favorite 3D Zelda.
I can relate.
But I'm not a fan of Wind Waker, really. To be honest. I like a lot of things about Wind Waker, but I'm not a huge fan of actually playing that game. And I don't harbor any real reason to want to replay any of the 3D Zeldas. I mean, other than Twilight Princess, because I want to see if my opinion of it has changed, and it's been a while since I played it. But having a remaster of it, because I heard the Switch, or the Wii U remaster of TP was a little
The
sus.
chains tear at the
But I fucking don't trust any gaming company to do good remasters. So I think it's more just about making the game available on the modern platform or whatever. That being said, if you want to play the game, you should fucking emulate it. Don't let.
Oh, the things I'm going to
You know
do
what,
to
guys?
you.
I'm not really into being submissive or anything. You know, I gotta say, I'm not really into like hardcore dom shit either. But like, I think Sadea could fix me. I just want her to try.
not ready
You know,
yet.
I love open world exploration and just dicking around in a pretty world, so I get why people don't enjoy or see the replay value. Oh, I love it too. I'll put like I put like I want to say 200 hours, probably 200 hours into Breath of the Wild. I did everything in that game other than all the Korok seeds. I did a couple like start to Ganon runs where I just fight Ganon right away, and it's like fucking impossible. I love that shit. I did a couple of those. And that's a lot of fun. I kind of did something similar with Tears of the Kingdom too, but it in general it's way harder in Tears of the Kingdom because that final encounter is fucking rough, bro. Not the final fight. Wait, actually, the final boss fight in Tears of the Kingdom is fucking Kino. It's literally a Sekiro fight if you do it under upgrades, which I did. I had like 6 hearts. Pure vanilla, that's me. It's like pure moods, but well, doing all the Korok seeds, yeah, it is. It definitely is, and it's not fun either. That's checklist gaming, and I like how they don't make it a thing that you have to do too. But I don't know. At the same time, I don't like the whole Korok seeds thing too. Oh, the fucking there's nothing I could have done to avoid that, dude. I was gonna take damage.
Need more
The
time.
gauntlet under, yeah. Well, the thing that's crazy about that gauntlet is that, so I had only done, I think 1 or 2 shrines when I did it. So, or the final boss rather. So you have to fight the fucking act bosses in the final gauntlet if you don't do that. And if you die, you have to restart the whole thing. So you basically can't get hit if you do that as early as I did. And that was fucking awesome, actually. That made me get real sweaty. Gauntlet Under Hyrule is my fucking shitty fantasy metal band. We're actually the band who did the Link, he come to save the day. He come to save the Princess Zelda song.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't mislabeled as System of a Down.
I've
That was
been
my band,
looking
Gauntlet Under
forward to
Hyrule.
this.
Actually, never mind. Sadea being a spider, I don't think she can save me, dude. I'm sorry. I thought maybe there's a chance, but
I fear I may have to take you.
oh my god, bro,
Into you
she's getting spit
I will
roasted,
enjoy playing with your corpse.
and possibly also PP.
Overburdened.
Oh, I have too much shit. I think the female witch doctor and Sadea have the same voice actress.
I need to go back.
I gotta look up who the voice actor was for Witch Doctor, because you know it was a white girl, bro. This is 2012. They weren't ready to accept certain things. Damn, I cannot find a good replacement. Are these pants better than what I got? Poison dirt. Hey, I'm gonna go hack a poison dirt. Julia, when you lived in Chicago, did you ever say the phrase hack a dart? While blasting a ciggy? Anyone? That might be a Florida thing too, I don't know. No, I think it's Midwestern, to be honest. The one thing I will say I really dig about Tears of the Kingdom that was improved on was the purpose of fetching and gathering different items and collecting items is a lot more fun than gathering key size for bad. I agree. Yeah, it felt like items had more singular use. Hack a dirt. Hey, I'm gonna go hack a dirt. That's one of my favorite stims. Is that I stem
Needs
myself
more
on
time.
that just constantly. Hack a dirt. Am I stupid? Yes, I am. Okay. I don't like how there isn't like a whole lot of freedom in this game compared to even Diablo 2, which is very linear too. But man, so another issue I have, and I've complained about this numerous times, is that there's so much yapping in this game that the game can't deal with it. Like, a character will talk, he'll pick up a scroll with like some interesting lore. And yeah, you can listen to the scrolls and the lore and shit in the menu at any time or whatever. But it's still like, just you have everything just get interrupted just really sucks. Defiant Face, please have a fucking socket. Oh, I hate my life. Because basically I need a socket so I can get a ruby. I could socket it with a ruby. Oops. Didn't think those things were gonna die so fast. Ah. Hack a dirt. Oh, treasure gabbing. Treasure gab. Treasure. Oh no, that's a couple, 2, 3 guys. So we gotta. Oh fuck. Fuck. Actually, it may be for the best that I died there because. Oh shit. This sucks because they're throwing shit at me. Oh my god. No! No! Dude, I literally can't live. I can't live.
Need more time.
Please, no.
I am hurt.
No. Yeah, he's gone. Mother retrospective would be cool. I think you can say some interesting things about it.
I grow weak.
But yeah, oh my god, dude. Okay, so with a fucking, when I don't have any HP or gear that oh, that's so bad.
Time.
If I don't have any HP or anything that really will prevent unavoidable, or let me live against unavoidable damage.
I need help.
So the frozen affix is really nasty because not only does it create something you have to run away from, but it also does damage and it spawns on you. So if the circles overlap in such a way where they're just, you have to run through multiple ones, you're gonna take a shitload of damage. And also, jailing me means I have to save my spirit walk for the jail, so I can't speed my way through it. So there's a ton of unavoidable damage that I have to take. So that's why
Need
I'm
more
dying.
time.
Gave up Siggy's a good 6 years ago, but Chicago. Yeah, I get that. Siggy's. All right, we're about to fucking beat Asmodon into the ground. But either way, Diablo 3 is not a game that you play for the difficulty of it. This is strictly an efficiency video game.
Nephilim fool. When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Not quite yet. Asmod, oh my god, dude, look, it took that much damage already.
Nephilim, my servants will feed enough.
Oh!
Arrogant Nephilim.
Oh! Okay, so I can't just face tank. That's good to know. See, like, that's the thing, dude. It's like, this game is not about dodging and doing cool
Not ready
shit.
yet.
It's about, like, just statting out of stuff. Hey, look, a good Heroes of the Storm character. Oh, yeah, Onyx was talking about that before. That Asmodon was a Heroes of the Storm character. I think we talked about this before, but was Mephisto good in Heroes of the Storm? But either way, you know, it doesn't matter because he's going to die so fast. However, that hits me, apparently I'm
Arrogant
very dead.
Nephilim. My servants will feast on your pride as they... Enough! The dark power of... Arrogant Nephilim. Enough!
I'm just like, I'm just like burning through his face. It's so fast that he's repeating the lines. It's funny.
Your arrogance has led to your doom.
I love the death of that though, like just exploding into a giant, nasty thing. What else we got? I really need a new helmet. No, I don't need to. Nah, that's not worth it. If you're playing this shit on normal, you don't even have to look at gear. But to me, that's like, I'm not trying to do this as fast as possible. I'm trying to have a fun little experience. See some of the gristle of the game.
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
So basically, all the primevals, the 3 primevals and the 4 lesser evils, have all been destroyed, and their souls were imbued into
I
this
need to go back.
black soul stone. So the goal here is to put them all together so we can smash the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? No, not yet, actually, Julian. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing, I think. No, so we have the mainstays in the stream schedule are gonna be the RPG podcasts on Wednesdays, Animal Crossing, speedrun. Wait, what are we speedrunning?
I welcome
Oops,
the
I
chance
didn't mean to do
travel
that.
with you.
What are we speedrunning? Are we speedrunning like all houses maxed out, or are we speedrunning like play Animal Crossing without getting horny? All debts. Okay. Yeah, but then the stock market fucking you can make that really fast. I hit basically, or the bell limit. I basically hit the bell limit in that game in like 2 days of it being out, and I completely maxed out my shit, maxed out every house, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. My hand cooking, I'm trying to, you know. But yeah, so we still got to finish up Mega Man. We have a lot of Mega Man to do. We're gonna do Extreme at some point. Probably, I want to finish all the Diablos first. And then we're going to finish up the X series, and we're going to do Legends and the rest of the Mega Man games and here and there. And then once we finish that, we'll do another Mega Man marathon where we play all the X games in one sitting. And then after that, RPG podcasts on Wednesdays, Super RPG Friends Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. I was thinking about playing Pokemon, dude. I'm like, no joke, thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe doing Emerald. Oh, what am I doing? Because I don't like playing stuff that's like really high, that's going to require a whole lot of concentration, because I've noticed that my streaming style is better when I'm able to have a goof off
I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes
But
of
we also have Fighting Game
Why
Fridays,
Adrian
although that's
Diablo
going to change this
Julia?
week because my schedule
They're
got
all in
fucked
the
up. So,
armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
so unfortunately, we've already had a bit of some fluctuations here with what we're doing, but in terms of programming. Persona? No, you don't want to watch me play Persona, dude. Poke MMO. No, I don't. Okay, I have a thing. I don't like streaming mods or fan games, really. There's no reason for that, as I like playing mods. I like playing stuff, and it's funny because that's like Zeta's exact thing. I'm leaving that for Zeta, basically, but he does a good job of it, man.
When did you
I
decide
wouldn't.
to betray us?
Three Houses, you want my political commentary?
20 years
Everyone
ago,
sucks.
A great and
Claude is
terrible
too much of a
power
centrist.
drew me to Tristram.
Dimitri is
But Aiden, Leoric's
evil
eldest
Biden,
son,
and Edelgard is a
defeated that
literal
power
Nazi.
and sought to
Legend of
contain it
Legaia?
within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
Oh
It
no,
was
Edelgard did a lot of things
Diablo
wron.
I saw
The problem with
within him,
Edelgard...
and I
Hold on, let me
pledged
watch the story
myself
real
to
fast and I'll
his
get back to that,
service.
because...
Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition.
Tokyo Mirage. I've never played Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I started it,
Dear
and I was like,
Leah,
no.
Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
Love Metal Gear. You don't want to watch me play Metal Gear, though. I'm fucking
I
awful at stuff.
live. But I am more than I once was. The seven evils are now one within
I
me.
like this plot development, though. I honestly do.
am The prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again.
I think these are the Mega 10 games I haven't played.
Now, at last, to my true goal.
Those are the only
the
ones.
one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
I'm not into idols at all, man. I'm about to piss off so many people, but I don't like K-pop at all. I said it. I don't like idol culture, and I don't like K-pop. 4 seems really good. Okay, this cutscene is fucking awesome. And I do want to talk about Edelgard in just a second. Legaia. I would stream Legaia.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
I do like her being a sort of tragic character, too. And I like sort of Kane's legacy being sort of wasted on her in a way. I think that's bleak, and it's honestly good storytelling for the universe.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed.
His voice is cool, man.
Diablo.
And the design for Diablo being kind of like matching Leia a bit too is really sick.
Our long war ends today. Imperious.
And like having his voice be kind of conflux with Leia's is cool. Or Leia. Honestly, though, Diablo always sort of a bit of a little wimp, though. He's a lot of talk. And then you just beat his ass. Also,
One last look at your shining heaven, Imperious.
keep in mind that angels and demons, well, the angels and prime evils, they never really killed each other because they're pretty much equal in power, and so this is a big thing to kill, like basically do so much damage to an angel or vice versa. But because Diablo is a prime evil now, he's because he has all of his brothers and sisters inside of him, but he's not quite at full power yet, man. Am I gonna play 4 as well? Diablo 4, yeah. We're gonna do that on, I think, on Saturday. We're playing Immortal tomorrow. Such a fucking cool cutscene, dude. Such a cool cutscene. I fucking love that. Like, I'm a bit averse to the storytelling in this game in general and how fucking big, epic, crazy it is. But I think that the climax here is pretty sick. It's fan servicey, but it works.
From her body, Diablo has been reborn as the prime evil. With all the powers of hell within him.
Yeah, except in Trails, Julia. Church, but even then, it's sus.
The angels can do nothing.
So it seems a little sus, but in Trails, the church is kind of good.
Hope lies with me. Only I can stop him.
Okay, so let me go back to this. Edelgard took a bad approach, but she really was like, the church is dragons, and they're trying to lead you into their ideal dragon society, and then the church ended up being dragons. Yeah, she did a lot of... Okay, my problem with Edelgard and Dimitri is that all they had to do was communicate. All they fucking had to do was communicate. Well, they didn't have to do all that, bro. So that's why I've always interpreted the story, even though it's maybe not intentionally written this way, but that's poor writing, in my opinion, because I think Three Houses has a lot of poor writing. Despite some really good beats too, and some really intriguing beats too. But my thing is Edelgard just was by nature a bad person. Just like I think Dimitri by nature is sort of a bad person, a vindictive person.
Imperious.
But the game wasn't about to get into that level of moral
Your wounds
grade.
are barely healed.
It was meant to be a hero's journey, and it doesn't work with a story that's that caught up in political intrigue.
Look below and see what your kind has wrought.
I know how he feels, but we have to keep going.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light.
So basically, when angels die,
No, my brethren and I.
Would angels deserve to die?
when angels die or are born, they're born in the Crystal Spire. Because they basically just resurrect in the same way that demons do.
If you must.
But you don't understand.
And so Diablo wants to destroy that shit so that doesn't ever happen.
Gaze upon
Yeah,
the
yeah, but
structure
then
I have
she
wrought.
wanted to create like a class system too. Because she was like fucking an imperialist. Edelgard sucks. But I was team Edelgard was right until a certain point too. But all she had to do was just fucking share her findings, dude. She could have at least tried, and she never tried to communicate. She did the ultimate white girl thing of nothing's wrong, babe. I'm not mad, I swear. And that, you know, that's that. Here we are with the genocide. And Dimitri was an idiot, so he's not any better really either. Claude was the only one who wasn't an idiot.
The armies of hell will trample your corpses. The shades.
Oh, my fucking... Ah! I did when I was playing through it, I typed up a huge thing about why... I gotta find it. I never really do that. This sucks. Because he could come out at any time and possibly one-shot me. There, fuck. But this act is really cool because you're in heaven and it's like being desecrated. I think that's kind of badass. Chet would never.
Need more time.
They also got me so hyped about Edelgard as the main character. Yeah, but I like the concept of making him making her the villain though. I think that's cool. But the thing is, the game never really actually posits her as that. It's too centrist. It never like all fucking Japanese RPG commentaries on like morality or like a political binary or whatever. It never commits to something, and it's like unclear and muddled, and it's for that.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not.
Then my destiny.
Hell
is
yeah, bro.
unknown.
Perhaps fate can be
I hate this
changed.
though.
Quickly then, Oriel, Archangel of Hope.
This is so
I will
dumb.
find
Because,
her, and
well,
hope
now
will
we
be
got
restored
fate
to
and
the
prophecies and blah, blah, blah. We don't fucking need that. Just make a cool dungeon crawler that's atmospheric. Man, you don't need all that. We don't need all that. And I don't really like what the Nephilim does to the story in this game either, because it's too power fantasy superhero. MCU Diablo. You know, that guy, that's... I like comics. I like the MCU, but I don't, you know, I don't need it in everything. I don't want it in everything. I don't need that kind of approach. This is 2012, so that shit was like popping off. That form of media was getting really popular. And I think Diablo really suffered as a series, lost a little bit of its identity because of what this game was trying to do. But at the same time, it makes sense. A lot of the devs, you know, this is headed by a different team, a different group. But at the same time, I don't know. I tried to take it for what it is, and I think what the game is, in context, is pretty solid. There's some dumb plot holes and stupid shit like that, with some questionable logic, and I don't want to say Deus Ex Machina because this game is about angels and demons, so Deus Ex Machina is kind of par for the course. God in the machine, baby. God is the machine in the Diablo lore. But yeah, there's just like, I don't know, it's too big, it's too sweeping and epic. And everything tries to out-epic it the next act, basically.
You think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
And I think 4 does a good job of kind of being a little bit more subtle about things. The gameplay, unfortunately, just doesn't match that. Why do I do so much damage at the start? And then it's like hard for me to keep up. Not hard for me to keep up because bosses still die really fast. But
My armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire.
like, I'll talk about this in just a second.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong. That
You are bound by the chains of fate, no.
with my blessing, you can now.
It would be an honor, my lady.
So now we have to go around and break these corrupted
Diablo
area
nearly
thingies.
brought ruin to the heavens as despair bled into the angels' hearts. But now I have restored hope and rallied them. Tyrael is still lost in the devastation. Now alone I must go to destroy Diablo's hell portals.
I also think that this act is a little weird. Like, the pacing of it's a little strange. It's sort of difficult to tell, like, exactly... I don't know, it's like there's a lot of convenience.
Ocean was strong. It's to the northeast, as I remember.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Cormac. But, okay... Ah!
Needs more time. My power grows vast.
Damn, that sucks. Oh shit. What do I need? My dogs. There they are.
Need more time.
Let me get that off. But I'm not a huge fan of making Diablo talk shit to you like a StarCraft NPC, hitting you in the codec. Hey Nephilim, I'm stronger than you. He. Look how strong I am. Look how powerful I. Look, it's fucking Dragon Ball Z. He's hitting me on the scouter. I could do that. I can put some reverb on the streams, and write a macro for enabling the reverb. It's actually. I'm always kind of worried about the screaming thing because first of all I have to turn my mic. This mic kind of sucks. My other mic has been a bit of a problem for streaming as well. It's really good. It's a really good mic for guitar, but it's not a good mic for streaming. Speaking because it's a little low threshold, and there are things I can do to make it sound better, and but I don't want to have to micromanage it. So like the Primevals, there are the Angrist Council, Angrist Council. So like the 3 Primevals and then the 4 lesser evils, similar to the Archangels. Archangels is it's interesting. I like this concept though because the way that the demons are stratified is a lot more hierarchical, and the way that the angels is a little bit more democratic. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. My bad. But yeah, I need to get a new mic, I think, and build this arm.
Diablo's vile minions can no longer use this rift to find their way into the Silver City. Now only one rift remains.
That is not the only hell rift. The flow of my legions will not.
So he's just sitting there just talking shit. And actually, I'm skipping that unintentionally because I'm trying to spam my circle attack, and circle skips the dialogue.
Needs more time.
But yeah, I bring up the mic thing because my mic ends up clipping a lot because I have to, this mic in particular, I have to turn up pretty high. And my voice is fucking loud and fluctuates because I don't know how to speak.
I need more time.
So it's very easy for the mic to clip. I put a bit of a limiter on it too, but there's only so much that can do.
Not ready yet. My curse upon you.
So I just be yelling and yapping, basically. I don't know why I have to go into depth about these kind of things. I feel like it sounds like excuse making, but it's really just like I'm just trying to explain it, man. Explain it. Okay, yeah, we have to find this other portal. That's right. Oh yeah, and sometimes these things spawn. You'll see them in just a second. These key wardens, and then you get. I think there's 3 or 4 of them. And if you kill all of them, you get. Well, every time you kill one of them, rather, you get a key, or you have a chance to get a key. I'm thinking too much embraces. Yeah, but my SMA comes out, and I'm like, I need to just explain everything in granular detail because. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's like no penalty for dying on normal, or like on just playing through the game though, so it doesn't even matter. It makes me not even care. Unfortunately, I do have to get a little close to things to hit them because I want to put that on. Once I put that on, then I just do a shitload of damage. I don't want ridges in my brain. I just want a nice, smooth brain. Let me just sand it down.
I draw closer to victory, Nephilim. You are too late, just as you always have been.
See, yeah, he fucking like he's just like talking shit, and then you pick up a lore thing, and then it cuts that off, and then you go into the portal, and then you go do this, and then you do that, and there's just like all the yapping. And then this is a big problem with a lot of ARPGs in general, or just RPGs in general. I noticed it really bad with FF13 Lightning Returns. There's a lot of shit because Hope talks so much, dude. And a lot of times, like, the dialogue is good, like, it's interesting, but it just so much dumb flavor text. And again, skip that because I'm spamming circle to use my main ability. I'm not about to rebind my shit so I don't hear Diablo talking shit.
You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your
And I guess
way
you
to
can
the
stop
silver
and just
spire.
listen to it, but that's gonna take that's so antithetical to the game.
The hell rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be
That's
nothing
why
left of these
I
high
think the
heavens.
campaign needed to be slower.
Creation will be the realm of
And the
terror.
game did change a lot, even gameplay and game style wise, through all the patches and changes and all that kind of stuff. It did change a lot. So some of it, the gameplay pacing is a bit at odds with the campaign. But I still think that it could have been designed to be a little slower. This is why I'm playing on Torment as well, because it makes me have to be a little bit more careful about stuff, even though you barely have to, because there's no fucking penalty for dying, and you just respawn where you are, and like, all right. Actually, but that's why like Diablo 1 kind of hits, man. It's like it's contemplative. Annoying at times, sure. Repetitive a bit with like how long, or arduous at times, sure. And Diablo 4 has a little bit of that, where a good balance of that, where like you get to see some of the world and hear like things get to breathe with how the things are designed, but then the world is so boring. Because it's an open world. Yeah, we're trying to make social aspects. Yeah, in a Diablo game, that's exactly what people want. Yeah. We're Blizzard. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. You ever play Last Epic or PoE? Yes, I played PoE. I never played Last Epic though. I like PoE. PoE's gameplay is really good, but I just like couldn't really get into it. It was kind of one of those things. It's a really petty reason because it was just I found the game ugly as hell. Everything about, I mean, I have issues with Diablo 3 style too, but it's like it has the benefit of being part of a series I enjoy. Okay, so this is funny. So you have a chance to get these gifts for people. This one's for Kudo. Oh, Lynch! Was that yell better? Was that a better balanced yell? Ooh, this is really good if you get this on your partner. Oh man. Yeah, okay. You get 2 of these, you throw one of these on your mercenary or follower. Also, what's up, Cody? How you doing, buddy? A friend of mine listened to the podcast last night and said that she said, and I quote, "It was really informative and enlightening, but I wish that other guy talked more." And I was like, I think I was trying to pass the torch to Cody more. I was trying to give Cody, but I don't know. I think everybody said some really, really interesting things. And I inquired more about that. She's like, "Yeah, I really like what he had to say." No, I always keep a fucking mental tally in my head because I'm a sick fuck, and you definitely talked a little bit less than both of us, but you were also much better about being succinct. Ah, god damn it, about your points than me, or Modular. That's my dude. Being succinct on a stream is really difficult for me because this is a time when I get to be yapping. You know? The whole point of me hitting live on twitch.tv is so I could just be yapping and people will tune into it. But that's not by the way, that's not a criticism at all about things. It was just a funny observation. Ain't nothing better than a good yap. If you ask, that's a little better. I don't know if whoa, that's actually a considerable amount better. Okay. And I have a better gem too. But my eyeliner was, I get it, dude. But I think more importantly, nobody was interrupting each other, which is a marked change from Super RPG Friends. But Super RPG Friends isn't a podcast. The chaos is part of the format. That's a different kind of yapping. And I you know what? I think Super RPG Friends would be dry if it didn't have a little bit of that. But luckily we got a lot of that. So it's all. Is that an elite? No. I can get really excited about things and not mean to interrupt. Crosstalk, I think, is what I contribute a lot to, is crosstalk, because I like active listening a lot. It kind of irritates people at times. But I like nodding in agreement and saying, yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm a bit of like a Flavor Flav, a little chucklehead too, you know. But see, these are the kind of things that I try to think about if I'm trying to do this shit more full time or whatever. Is how do I improve, right? How do we get, or rather, it's maybe not even a critical thing so much as it is, what do I like about it? What do I like about chatting, about yapping, about streaming? Yelling. I like yelling ledge. I think that's fun, but is it something that anyone ever wants to hear? Oh, nice level, bro. I want to stay like this forever. I want to stay like this forever until my wife 69's me. Wait, that's not the fucking lyric. I think I got an item in this game called Savage Garden before, though. Alright, this is a... Whoa! That sucks!
Not ready yet.
I'm worried that a frozen is gonna start hitting me out of nowhere. Oh, no, we killed the frozen guy. We're good. We're golden. I was reading a little bit about what changed in Diablo 4 over the seasons, and I was like, dude, never... Because I put a sizable amount of hours into that. I probably put like 80 hours into that game across PC and PS5. Playing with my ex and also playing by myself and farming and stuff. And I was reading a bunch of changes, and I was like, I don't remember this at all. This is a mechanic in the game? I don't remember this
Tyrael.
any iota.
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong.
This is so stupid.
You have shown me there is still a chance for victory.
Let's speed run the hero's
But
journey.
we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way. I finally understand. Your kind
I like
faces
Tyrael's
death and
voice actor a
darkness
lot. I think
every
he's a
day,
really good
yet still
performer,
you
and I
find
think
the
he
courage to
fits
move forward.
Tyrael's character
It is an
really
honor
well.
to be one of you.
I like Tyrael's design too. He looks pretty neat. He's a neat little guy, you know. It's pretty decent upgrade. Hopefully, I hit 70 before fighting Diablo, so I can craft something. I wanna lay like this forever until my dad catches up with me. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna figure it out soon. It sounded like a threat. Couple angels.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
Bro, please step up. Please step up. Imperious.
Pay him no mind. This is your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater than Tyrael foresaw.
One can only hope. But now, we must stop Diablo before he reaches the crystal arch above us.
The music is a little too World of Warcraft
Diablo
here, I think.
seeks to corrupt the crystal arch that stands atop this silver spire. If I let this come to pass, the heavens are lost.
Also, Tyrael's sword is so cool.
Reach the arch and stop the Lord of Terror before it is too late.
Darkness grows around us.
So you can get a couple like different NPCs that spawn here for this part.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the pro?
Look at the destruction Diablo has wrought. If we
Like,
do
I don't
stop-
mind this actually, because it's like, this is an interesting way for Diablo to taunt you, because he is the Lord of Terror. Like, give in to your despair, haha. But also,
Diablo is climbing the spire
Aw,
to the
something
crystal
cool.
arch. We must hurry.
You killed me without a second thought when I was no longer
No!
against you. How can you damn those who helped you?
also, but like, maybe if you're gonna try to terrorize me, be a little bit more cogent with it. Like, motherfucker, you were like, I'm evil, I'm gonna hurt you, so you can't use the Black Soul Stone. I had to kill you, motherfucker. You were a necessary death, and you were trying to Yes, we can always couch the Edelgard discussion for a later date. File it under chat later, if need be. It's been a while since I played Three Houses, though, so I forgot a lot of little details. But I played every route in that game, and as soon as I finished all the routes, they announced the Wolves DLC. And then I had to do that too. Also the Gaia. So I haven't played Gaia in a really long time. Put those in the fanny pack. Hell yeah. Bro, I realized the fanny pack thing that I mentioned. I did that a lot of times. So when I take my dogs out,
The spirits aid me.
in the summer especially, I hate having too much shit in my pockets when I'm wearing shorts because it weighs down your shorts, right? And so rather than carrying the dog bags and some treats and shit, I would usually just have like a shoulder bag or a little fanny pack when I took the dogs out. And so I would do the thing where I'd put the dog bags, like it looked like my dog was about to poop, and I'd unzip the bag getting ready, and then I wouldn't zip it back up for efficiency. Okay, check my... Yeah, I have all that stuff turned on. Let me see. Oh, okay. Is it going to be a text? Dude, wait, you know Anthony? That's my best friend, Julia. That's my he's in the Discord. I've known him since I was in 1st grade.
Your evil undoes you.
Dude. You know what? You know what's really funny? Is that suddenly something just came to me. Were you at his parties? Have we met before? This is crazy, bro. This is fucking crazy. No way.
Need more time.
You know what? I should have checked my mutual. I usually check mutuals. Hold on. I gotta. Sorry, we have to pause this. Only. You know how many times I've mentioned that motherfucker on here? I forgot what your Instagram is, because I never used Instagram, period. Oh, here you are. Okay. Okay, no, we don't have any... Wait, actually, that's funny. You have a mutual with my friend Fez. Dude, I'm pretty sure we met, Julia. I'm pretty fucking sure we met and played Smash Brothers. Because Erica is fucking stacked at that... his partner is fucking stacked at Smash, and she and I would play Smash all the time. Oh, that's fucking insane, dude. No, that's a different Erica. The Erica, her name is spelled with a Y.
Embrace your former lieutenant.
I think I have a photo of Anthony and I together when we were kids. That's so funny.
I cannot do that.
Oh, wow. He just absolutely murdered me. His brother raided this channel a couple times where you were here too. No, that's fucking insane, dude. That is so funny. And I've always said that Chicago, like, I've never met anybody who lived in I think I even fucking said something about this at some point, but to you specifically, but I've never met anybody like in Chicago who lived in Chicago who I didn't have some kind of mutual friends with, or like some weird insane connection. Okay, this is actually kind of bad because so Iswald does this thing where he will freeze you and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. See this shit? And if you get really unlucky, you can just die, but that's fucking wild. That's so funny. The funny part is that it's like not even surprising to me because shit like this happens so often.
The cold hand of death reaches out for you, hero.
Iswald's voice is terrible. Oh, Ledge! Did I ever go to happy hour at 1 and... No. I don't think so. But I'm guessing you went to his housewarming party when he first moved. Or one of his New Year's or birthday parties. Or even in his old place, too, if you knew him then. Because you said you moved, what, 6 years ago? So... That's so funny.
Not ready yet.
I'm surprised. Like he's in the Discord too. He's one of the CS like admins.
It is not far now. I only hope we are not too late.
Captain.
You think yourself a hero, but your actions are driven by petty greed.
Oh yeah, this guy. I already forgot who he fucking was. I got kind of unlucky with these. Some of the NPCs you could find here are pretty. I think it's Anticon in Discord.
Needs more time.
Anticon, yeah. But okay, just the irony of because I think I met you through chat.
Need more time.
Irony of that is so funny. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The immunity. Gotcha. Yeah. So, Anthony, when we were growing up, had like every Super Nintendo game. Every Super Nintendo game. And like half of the memories I've talked about with video games, he has been a part of in some way. Like, you know, I'm talking like older stuff. I think we did play a little Diablo 3 as well when this came out. Wait, where did you guys work together? Was that at Snapsheet? Or was that... Sorry, I guess that's sort of personal. If you don't have to mention that. If you don't want. But I'm trying to think of what job he had that would have been... You would have known it through work.
Your evil undoes you.
That's okay. You know what? I think you even mentioned that working there, and I said some shit like, "Oh, my friend worked there at one point too," and I just didn't click for me to. I didn't assume. I always joke with Anthony that he's like gonna be the mayor of Chicago because he's been really active in the community stuff. Oh, that guy! That's so funny, dude. I'm so close to being 70. So tell him that I'll be real with you though, like just full disclosure. When like the major shit happened with my ex and all that kind of stuff, I have definitely it frayed a lot of my friendships. Not like I was going through a lot of shit, still am. So I haven't really been as good of a friend to people as I
needs more time.
As I perhaps could be. It is just like one of those things. So I haven't seen him in a few months.
Need more time.
I haven't seen like pretty much anybody in a few months. But I was at his birthday party in like February. That was the last time I really hung out with like a big group of my friends.
Not ready.
But yeah, tell him that through what. I don't know. I'm sure you can find a good way to frame it because I think that's really funny.
Need more time. My strike is true.
He streamed a bunch on this channel too. He did a bunch of like point and click stuff, and he streamed horror games, a couple other things too.
This cannot be opened yet.
That's so weird. I love the internet, man. Isn't the internet so cool? Smells like Teen Spirits. Is that what the name of that achievement was?
It needs more time.
I think it's so unbelievably funny that we have probably talked at one of his parties before.
A perfect strike.
It's like every one of his parties it devolves into Erica getting people to play Smash. All right, let's see. Now that we're maxed out, damage of that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Last almost forever. That's sort of. Wait. That's really good. What's this? Okay, that's. I like that. I would rather have this, I think. It's wild to me too, but again, it's not surprising because this kind of shit happens to me all the time. And I'm just, I've just accepted that.
Not ready yet.
And I think it's just a Chicago thing. Like anyone in the city, it's like a nexus of connections. Connectious.
Need more time.
If you will. Yeah, if you go through the VODs, you could probably find his the streams he's done. He did what was it? It was 2 point-and-click games. And then he did a horror game, something else. I forgot what it was.
Need more time.
When the streaming stuff was like more of a collaborative. Okay, actually, I have a lot of stuff I can equip.
It is good to have you with us again, Tyrael.
I am sorry to have worried you.
Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we could get. We could pull out there. See with that couple 2-3 guys that we got. What is it? That's a Debt Seeker's cow. Very nice. What's this do? Oh, that's pretty good. We equip that sucker too. We got a couple 2-3 Stone of Jordan. Yeah, put on. Well, I want to put on a Stone of Jordan. Why not?
There was much I had to open.
All right, so we could probably craft some stuff too because this shit is a little dusty now. And I guess we don't really need that. Actually, let me unsocket it.
Yes, we all have our regrets, don't we?
I don't need that. I'll leave it in the orcs because I probably will use that. What else? Stone of Jordan. Oh, man, but I'm going to miss the Fallen Lunatics, dude. You know what? I'll get that out. Yeah, I know. Anthony has so much shit going on all the time that, like, it's kind of... He always tell me that stuff. He's like, I wish I could be more active with, like, stuff. Keeping up with people, that kind of stuff. But he's the most busy dude I've ever met. He's the kind of guy who like schedules everything, and I'm like, how do you live? I would perish. Oh yeah, that's what and that's the thing too, is that like, cause he is such a good dude, like I always say he's the purest soul I know. What does this do? Resist all. It's not that good. Sight? Oh, wait, no. What am I? I'm a witch doctor. Do we have an offhand that I can make, though? Yeah, make a couple, guys. That's good, but I feel like... Hold on, I need like a good one-hander. So much to Jen, hell yeah. All right, Julia, take care. That's a good thing to head out on. I'm going to be thinking about that for the next 45, 50 minutes. And then throughout the rest of the day as well. Thanks for hanging out and tuning in. On top of that insane coincidence. All right, so what am I... Oh, I made a better version. Wow, that's crazy. No socket sucks, but 169K versus... Yeah, that's insanely good. Okay. Sorry, I want to make some at least passable gear here. 57. Make an amulet, maybe some boots, pants. Can I make it? I don't think I have any legendary. Yeah. What is Demon's Plate? No, that's garbage. I guess I can make these Kane's habits. Captain Crimson's Thrust. Me after one blue chew. This should probably be an upgrade over. Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Hands. One of these. That sucks. Because no crits. No crit's bad. No crit is bad. I'm wasting all these resources, but it doesn't really matter. Dude, come on, man. Crit damage, yes. I'll have to respect that. So what is the other belt? Yeah. Because you get 250 intellect from this, and that's pretty neat, brother. And what was the other? The Kane's habit, extra attack speed, and legs and feet. What's the other bonuses? Oh, that's not that good. Now, this is... Because the legendary on this is not that great, but... I'll make another one. Just see what we can get here. Because I have so many... I don't really care about the resources, to be honest. Oh! Whoa-wee! Alright, that's what we want. Because we want the Spirit Barrage. So we got that set bonus. We got the Kane's habit. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I gotta re-roll some of these though because. Alright, this is probably the least amount. Whoa, is it really that? No, actually, no. I gotta re-roll some of these. I don't know. I don't really have to, but. Make one amulet, because that's a low-level amulet that I'm working with. Shoulders and chest. Amulet, shoulders, chest. Okay. Sorry, this is gonna this is gonna massively improve what I'm working with here. Born, what does this bullshit do? I guess that's kind of neat. Although if I get... Shit, I didn't actually see what that was. I'm using a lot of the... no fucking sockets, bro. I need sockets, daddy. Piranha's damage sucks, but, you know, whatever. This is the same corruption? No. Either way, whatever I make with this should be enough to fetish army. Oh fuck, I didn't see what that was. Oops. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll have to redo some of these, but that's alright. Or re-roll some of these. Oh, and then I wanted to make a fucking amulet. And kind of booty, poo booty. That's pretty sick. Okay. No socket, but you know we take it. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to make something small, and then we're gonna go re-roll some of this shit. Okay. Actually, that's pretty good. I don't need to change anything there. I do need to change one of these because I don't give a fuck about this armor. Armor doesn't really matter. Why not? Better than nothing. Not as good as... We don't need armor on that either. Yeah, that's what we want. Some intellect. Resist. This actually kind of sucks because there's no... Resist all. If I get intellect on this, yeah, hell yeah. Or intelligence, not intellect. Could I re-roll this to be... I'm curious. Could I re-roll it? Yeah. Fire bats, whatever. Life per second. That's booty. That's poo booty, but doesn't really matter. That's fine. I don't... Do we want the armor? Because having a little armor is nice. Yeah, fuck it. We don't need that. I'd rather take the life. Sockets too. Hell yeah, brother. That one's fine. Okay, we're good. Let's socket some of this stuff, though. Intellect, right? Yeah. We're gonna fuck up Diablo, man. Sorry, I'm just like thinking out loud for this shit. Imperial Topaz. Yeah, take 47. Why not? Why not, brother? That's like the 5th time I've done that. Like you spam X or triangle to get out of something. And so it's just... Oh, man, you don't even get the legendary thing from this. Are those yeah, wow, I didn't realize you get... Those are so much better than what I had, but the bonus is nice, and I get a shit ton of life from it, so... Alright. Not quite. Well, there's this scene first.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
I do not wish to fight you, but if I must, I will.
Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Ooh, today's Slurpee Day.
I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever,
yeah,
we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
Then it is up to us.
Man, fighting
Without your
Imperius
wings, you can still fight.
is really what I want.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way. The gate has been
I think I'm gonna
opened,
order
Nephilim.
Taco Bell.
This last trial
I think that's
is
what I'm
yours
gonna do.
alone.
I could not.
I
have
do
done
need to go
any of
shopping,
this
but
without
I need
you,
a pre-shopping Taco
It
Bell.
was an honor, but this is the moment you were made for. This is the hour of mankind's victory.
Oh yeah, because I got a new zombie dog thing. So it unsummoned my zombie dogs. A beefy 5. That's actually the subtitle to Diablo 5. Beefy Diablo 5.
I am Legion.
My brother in Christ. You're gonna get fucked up. So now I could actually probably... Now having the difficulty on this is pretty normal.
Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror.
Because it's basically meant for max level torment. I mean, obviously you could play it. It wouldn't give you the option if you weren't possibly able to handle it.
Us can you return to your own realm, but none have ever crawled from the depths of their own terror.
But it's just like your character is such a fucking like superhero that none of this shit is ever really like a threat.
Failed those who depended on you.
Not ready yet.
Oh. Did I kill him before he disappeared, actually? Almost. It was close. Yeah, this fight can go on a really long time if you're looking your gear.
No, this wretched light.
I like his hooves though.
Eradicate
He's a very feminine form from like the Leah thing, and I like that a lot.
all that you have known.
He's got kind of boobs though.
Loved shall die along with you, Nephilim.
But I don't know, to me, demons don't really have gender. Or rather, gender is like, it's fluid, they're all fluid.
Needs more time.
Good night. This is funny too, because like, when Diablo dies, he has like, he's still hittable, so you can just sit there and get a little DPS check. Ooh, ledge? Oh, it's a sword, though. Hate to see it. Maybe good for my companion, though. Reinhardt. I feel like that's like a nice... I feel like that's really good for the follower.
Just the thing.
Which is exactly what I wanted, so, yeah.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil.
I fear we have not seen the last.
Zeta, what's your Taco Bell order?
Time will tell.
So we got a little ending cutscene here. We finished with the main game, and then now there's the expansion, which is only one act. But Diablo is historically really good
Was defeated.
expansions, 2 really good expansions.
For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough.
Three DLT combo, beefy 5. Well, that's a lot. Or well, assuming those are the 3 different options that you choose from. I really only like. I like the what do you call it? Cantina quesadilla though.
Finished. You should all.
You get it all, damn. That's a lot.
Run.
I'll do cheesy gordita crunch and then the quesadilla and one DLT.
Malfail.
So funny enough, this ends up Malthael is like to me the canon strongest protagonist, your strongest antagonist that you fight in the series. So sick. It's like Cloud and Sephiroth.
Brother. Why?
Like, he does look fucking cool as hell, though.
Stop you.
No one can stop death.
Uh-oh. He's bad. He's a bad guy. He's a bad fella.
The spirits whisper of twisted angels who have come to Westmarch, murdering all who reside in the city's walls. I will find the truth of why they have come. But first, I will strike these reapers down, so the dead may find peace in the unformed land.
I think this is like the first angel that you actually fight. I mean, there is Iswal who is like fallen and whatever, but the first actual angel that you fight, it wasn't like corrupted by something. I think my gargantuan got tapped on Diablo, but I don't remember.
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the flag.
People
Oh, shit.
are dying in the city. I have to help them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Is that Yuri
Tell
Lowenthal?
Tyrael we will meet in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done.
I
swear.
haven't played the actual expansion and pay attention to the dialogue in a long time, but I'm like 90% sure that's your own problem. I remember kind of just skipping through this part, or this act. I didn't like it that much.
The gates.
At least story-wise, I think Malthael's cool, and I think there's interesting things there. But it's just like you guys will see. It's kind of the way that the story pans out is just it's an excuse. It feels like an excuse. Whereas you can argue stuff like, oh, Baal in Diablo 2 is an excuse or whatever. Fighting Mephisto an excuse, blah, blah, blah. But sure. But it's more believable. I don't know. It's like my opinion about it. Man, I might even have to turn this up to like Torment 3 or 4. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not that high. I'm still very squishy. It feels like.
Stop! Don't what?
Whoa. Like, I like what this act does in terms of, I guess, diversity.
Keep moving.
It keeps a tone, like a darker tone.
No, no.
But
Those with demon blood must die.
Warcraft 3 ass
I see
shit.
no demons here, only innocent people.
Keeps like a darker tone and does. There's like. You pretty much hit all the tile sets. There's a kind of battlegrounds thing, rocky roads, and then there's the town, and then there's a little bit of heaven too, a new area. And everything has the style, like the kind of blue and gray sort of style. I just like kind of sleep with undead. I don't know, there's a lot of undead guys. Yeah, so. Not like actually sleep with, but sleep on. They make me sleep. I get bored. That's the thing. I say bored, but I don't mean that literally. Yeah, this is a little weak. I don't know if turning it up to Torment 2 is even worth it. But
We found you.
it's cool that you can get to max level before, like, way before you actually finish the game.
Why does Malthael wish to destroy this city?
Because he feeds on death. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
We are the offspring of angels and demons.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's bane! This is worse than I feared.
What could this be?
And then there's like a really annoying fire boss in this. Urzael. That like has 1,000,000 HP.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted.
And this is gonna get interrupted by this.
An end to this bloodshed. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch.
Is there a way we can...
There may be.
It is cool that you go to Westmarch though, because that's like in the manual for Diablo 1. Like this lore shit. I remember reading about that. That name stuck out to me for some reason.
Do you know what the Death Maiden was...
She was creating an orb that turns the living into... A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour. And
soul crucibles.
Not for long.
Destroyed a soul crucible. This just looks like a fucking... Like, they were trying
After
to...
years of my pleading,
They're trying to definitely bring this style more in line with, like, Diablo 1 and 2 with this
I will not fail
expansion.
as my
Like, for
master's
sure.
presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans,
Ooh, hell yeah.
Tyrael has suggested I begin
Wow, that
my
thing got
search on
obliterated,
sanctuary.
dude. I'll turn it up to Torment too, see how that goes for us. Although like Torment 1 and 2, I don't know if there's really that much of a difference because now you're... let's take a look at it again. Oh, that's 100% gold and XP. Actually, that's pretty substantial. And now, right now, our XP is just going to Paragon points, which give you like small, minuscule, but ultimately incremental stat upgrades. It doesn't really start becoming incredibly noticeable until... I mean, it's noticeable at lower levels, sure, but it's not like... Until you cap out one of these lines, like I'm like not even halfway through intelligence or whatever, until you cap out one of them, that's when it really starts like becoming a little bit noticeable. So like around Paragon level 2 or 300 is when it starts to really hit. Yeah, we're still cooking. I'm worried that things are gonna do a lot of damage to me, but we'll see what happens. No, this is not the way. Unless this wraps around.
Not ready yet.
And we might get like 5 levels, Paragon levels in this act, maybe.
Need more time.
And I wish I can just curb all my dumb cravings for food, man.
Needs more time.
I need to get back into a routine with working out too. Let me grind this for a while. Let me grind a little stream for a while before I'd like to get into like a very set routine. It's all the way over to the left, I think. It's annoying! And what, it might be faster to go back to town. But we are... The only things I really need for the platinum for this game, if I'm not mistaken, are 500 bounties and to... not this way. And to level to max with every character class.
Not ready yet.
Really? Really? So that was the right way? It just goes... I fucking hate myself. Alright. I thought I was being efficient by reading the map in a proper way, but I'm not. I'm a big old dummy. Just a big old dummy. But yeah, it doesn't take long at all to level, especially if you don't level ladder.
Need more time.
Like it I might be able to do it in like little over an hour for one class.
Not ready yet.
If you have somebody carry you or power level you, you can do it even fast. You could probably do it in like 10 minutes.
Need more time.
But if I have, you know what? If I have to do those bounties, then because 500 bounties is a lot, and I don't think it started counting my. I don't think that this the account that I imported. I'm pretty sure we just played multiplayer. We never really did that. So 500 bounties is a lot. I might as well do this.
Unable to open this.
Actually, I'm pretty. I don't know. I'm sturdy enough, I think. We'll see how it. Urzael will be the test. Because if after I kill Urzael, if I kind of wreck him, I'll turn it up to Torment 3 or 4. These are a pretty good barometer of how much damage that you do, because if you're able to clear the cursed chests, you usually have enough DPS to... I'm getting a little close. I'm also kind of not being efficient. Yeah, I'm still able to clear it, but just barely. I could have been, but like I said, I could have been more efficient. But yeah, if we can kill Urzael fast, then we'll switch it up to rank up the torment.
Not ready yet.
But man, it's like this game in general. I think it's a neat little experience and whatever. I think there's some really cool things about it. It gets me hyped still. I think parts of the campaign still. I don't really feel any different about it than I did before. I think I've just accepted it for what it is more. And it's funny because when I first played it, I was very much consumed by the hype of the new thing, the recency bias of it all. And then after a little bit of time, even before the expansion came out, I was kind of like, okay, well, I had a lot of fun playing it. There's things about it that I think hits pretty hard. But I think the general tone was, after some time to ruminate, not my favorite. And then as time went on, that got a little stronger. That sentiment got a little stronger. And then after replaying Diablo 1, and even I played a little bit of Diablo 2 before 4 came out.
Not ready.
Or maybe it was before.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their
and then the yapping gets cut off.
Controlling the soul crucible, but not for long.
But like I don't know, the aesthetic of this act just reminds me so much of Undead from Warcraft 3. Like the kind of like bluish, grayish, white. So it's like you're trying to. It's cool that you're trying to make the game a little darker, but you're still having the same problems.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
Miriam,
But
how?
how?
Yeah.
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting.
I forgot that they
but I
add
did not
her
see this
before.
horror.
Yeah, it's funny.
I have come to help you. There is one crucible. There is no time to waste.
I totally forgot that you actually get her here, even though you can use her from early on.
Malthael, he's watching you.
And this is going to get cut off because we're going to the next.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When I left,
It would be wise for you to wait in the survivor's enclave.
God, dude, the yapping dilemma. But yeah, I think, you know, if you look at big picture takeaways from this game, I think one thing that this game does do really well is a sense of kineticism.
With my own eyes, if I am ever to sleep again.
It has a similar kind of ARPG. So I think, like, you know, there's like Western ARPGs, and to me, Western ARPGs, I don't even think this is the right term, but I'm just going to say WARPGs, right? Are more like Diablo, Path of Exile, Last Epic, Dungeon Siege, shit like that. And then more like Japanese action RPGs, more like Ys, Kingdom Hearts, even something like Dark Souls, you know. I didn't mean to use that. Xanadu next is all you need. Hell yeah, you're not wrong. He's spitting.
I strike at your heart.
You finished it, right, Cody?
Or is this the future of our world?
But yeah, there's like a sense of kineticism that this game has that I think is actually pretty good. I think it's a little too fast, and I mean, not fast is the right word. It's a little too ADHD. It's a little too jingly keys. Jingly keys.
Glorious challenger waits over there.
Hell yeah, you did. Okay, I thought you said you did, but I was like, did he say that? Actually, no. I'm just challenging you. Did you really finish it? existentially did you finish it?
Undoes you. Needs more time.
But like the whole Nephilim glory stuff, the health globes, the using your little utility cooldown.
I wonder what I should expect.
There's a lot of stuff that does work really well for the game. Some of it I feel like is at odds with what I personally think Diablo should be. But like I've said before with this game, I do feel like this game being a bit of an aberration doesn't feel as bad. I wish that they had actively and truly learned from this with Diablo 4, but it felt like a course correction only in superficiality. But okay, so there's I want to compare this to Diablo 2 because I think Diablo 2 is an all-timer video game, and I don't think that anybody who has really put a ton of time into Diablo 2, I feel like there's no way that if you put a shit ton of time in Diablo 2, there's no way you don't see why this game struggles to hold up. They were scared about people freaking out over rainbows, yeah. But no, they actually committed to the bit for the presentation of the story, for sure. Again, the problem is the open world stuff. But I'll reserve my judgment on that totally until I replay it, because I did hear that got reworked, and I heard that it's totally different now. And it actually functions a lot more intentionally.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions.
But the thing about Diablo 2 is that it's slower, it's clunkier. It's got some goofy challenge at times where a lot of the challenge in the game can just feel like clunk. And this game game actually does still have a lot of that, though. A lot of things that just, like snap you back and then do damage, and like stuff like, the skill factor of this game is still very dubious, basically, is what it comes down to for me. It's still a very Excel spreadsheet. And I think Diablo 2 gets more of a pass from that because it's literally an older game. That you're not looking at the same physics engine and all that kind of stuff. But I also think that the more methodical approach to Diablo, like the methodical appeal of Diablo 2 ends up working a lot more for what this game, this series, this genre tries to do. I think more Blizzard games in general should strive to be more like Diablo 1. More than I think I could really fully explain. And I think that Diablo as a series could learn a lot more from 1 than it wants to. But I get why they made this game so loot pinata-y. It makes sense. Like, it sells a lot more. Because remember, people who are playing games for atmosphere are not a target audience. Atmosphere is always tertiary at best to the appeal of a game as a product. That being said, something like Saga Emerald Beyond is probably not selling amazingly well because it looks like shit.
Look, the sliver is changing.
But that's a bit of a different issue.
Exactly. He's been gathering.
He's killing everything.
We ought to stop
This game, within seconds, you kind of understand how to play it. Whereas Diablo 2 is a lot pricklier of an experience, but to me, it's more of a rewarding experience. I think there is more of a place now in this climate for a game like Diablo 2 than there ever has been since Diablo 2 came out.
He is an before you set out to kill him. You should stop by my car.
You know, when a game like Elden Ring does as well as it does, although I'd have to look at sales of Diablo 3 and 4. I'm guessing Diablo 3's outsold. It definitely outsold 2. It definitely, because it went cross-platform like crazy, and it you know, a modern storefront and etc. etc. But I mean, like, Diablo 2 isn't perfect either. It has a lot of issues with balance and a lot of time wasting stuff, some UX clunk, and but that's, you know, that's a lot of that just comes with the time. I think Diablo 2 was way ahead of a lot of its peers at the time on the concept of UX and UI. Diablo 4 generated $666 million. Wow. So Diablo 4 is the second best-selling. Wow. Yeah, that feels fake. So did Diablo 4 outsold? Diablo 4 outsold Immortal, right? Or out-revenued Immortal? But Diablo 4 had a competent multi-plat release. Simultaneous release, too. I do think it's funny. I haven't really played 4 on a console since like the first day or couple days, since playing through the basically the campaign with my ex. But I do think that this game, Diablo 3, feels by far the best in terms of console experience. And part of that is by design. I think no matter what happens, no matter how you retool it, Diablo 2 is never going to be as good on a controller as it is on a mouse and keyboard. That being said, I think that's also true of FF14, but I do think that you can perform at the same level with FF14, and you probably could perform at the same level in Diablo 2 as well. But there are some efficiency things to me that are just way more intuitive, or just whatever, just feel better to my personal sensibilities on mouse and keyboard with Diablo 2 Resurrected, because I played it on both. I played the sorcerers. I played another character on console, and when I streamed it, it was on PC. It looks like they rolled their mobile division into a giant. Okay, interesting. So they don't break it down in reporting. So Candy Crush and their other mobile games vacuum the town, but execs credited Diablo 4 cause. Yeah, that's crazy. And Diablo 4 has got a lot of that, and it's annoyingly intrusive, I feel, from what I remember. Yeah, once I kill Urzael, I'm gonna restart, because I think I need to turn the difficulty up one. Malthael might be kind of tough on Torment 3, but we can turn it down for him.
Not ready yet.
By the way, you can't change the difficulty on hardcore, which I think is really cool. I mean, you can, but you have to restart the game, remake the game. So you can't just do it on the fly. It's a little bit more committal.
Needs more time.
But yeah, I think you know, I have to like really jump into Resurrected again and kind of like, because there's probably some options I was missing or whatever. So New York Times, yeah. My guess is that they waited purposely for that.
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters.
Is that supposed to be his skin? Such a dumb design.
Soon.
Yeah, apparently the one thing I heard about it is that it's way easier now to like level up and like level 100. So the way it was before is basically level 50 was basically your level, like the max level, and 51 through 100 was like basically your Paragon level. And from what I understand now, there's some other mechanic, and it's very, very easy to level up. Okay, we're gonna turn it. Once we go back to town.
I am returning to town.
Wait, talk to Malphio.
Nephilim, I will bring an end to conflict in death.
What are you gonna play, Cody? Because I'm thinking about doing Druid or Necro.
The spirits curse you.
Druid was my favorite, but it's the one I played the least.
To go back.
Well, not the least. I basically just leveled up Necro just to have it and never played it, and I don't even really remember it. I think it took me like Necro took me the shortest. It was like 2 hours to hit max with it. On hardcore too, which is really funny.
Urzael is dead. The Reapers
Rogue
will
and
be
Necro.
easily defeated without him to lead them.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
But
yeah, I
still
heard
do not
like,
know
it's
why
super
Malphite
easy to level
took
up,
the stone,
kind of like what they
and
did
he
with this
grows
game.
Stronger by the moment. Our time is running out.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help.
If I have to do those statues again, though, I'm gonna make a statue of my wiener and castrate myself.
Chelsea, I know how to find Malthael.
What is it?
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for
Adria.
Oh yeah. Adria needs the fucking comeuppance, bro. There's Barb Wizard, or Barb Sorcerer, whatever. Necro, Druid, Rogue. Am I forgetting one? Am I? I feel like I might be. Well, there's Spiritborn, but that's not out yet.
You are
obviously.
not going anywhere without me.
Why?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria.
Come with me if you wish, but Adria will pay for her.
Oh yeah, she's gotta get the boot, bro.
Urzael and his Reapers are dead.
Dead. Oh shit! I meant to fucking shit. Hold up. Okay, did I cover? Yeah, just 5. So that I don't. This might be too tough, but we'll try it. Oh shit, I did adventure mode. But you know what? Actually, let's... Because I wanted to... Yeah, this is what I wanted to do.
You have access to a wondrous artifact of old.
We gotta bring our fallen lunatics
That's
back.
what you want to do with it.
I need my fucking zoo. The witch. You know what? Actually, let's start because we won't need to turn it up. Let's start on 3 and then we could turn it up to 4 in the game. There we go. Okay. Overgrown. Yeah, I was thinking, because I guess there is no... Barb is basically the paladin. I guess.
I strike at your heart.
There probably will be another expansion I think that there was like I think I remember some like design doc leaking, and there were supposed to be 2 expansions, and then like a big update, like the Necro update was for E3. Because if you Necromancer did not come with
Someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
Reaper of
Looks like we'll have
Souls.
to find another way into
It
the
just
ruins.
added Crusader,
What
and
was
then
that?
Necromancer came out later, like a year later, I think. In a separate DLC. It wasn't an expansion, it was just like a DLC. But from what I understand is that there's supposed to be 2 expansions and then like a big other separate DLC. Again, I don't know if that's changed, I don't even know if that's true, or if I'm just misremembering. But based off of what's in the game so far, that sounds right. Because Blizzard really wants to milk Diablo, really wanted to milk Diablo 3 and 4.
There are guide stones littered across the blood
And
marsh that will lead us
that
to the
style
main.
of game has a lot of
The
longevity
guide
for
stones
sure.
are useless to most.
Because Diablo 2
You
had an
reveal the
insane
correct
amount of
one.
longevity. When Diablo 3 came out, so many more people were playing Diablo 2 than 3 after like a couple months, or not even a couple months, maybe even a couple weeks, I don't know.
Cannot run, Adria.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Of course.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
Oh, good. Yeah, we need like funny, goofy NPCs, funny, goofy, lovable Yuri Lowenthal in Diablo. We don't have enough things to make it feel like
Nothing happens when I
a
approach.
goofy, fun time.
Let me try.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim.
Okay,
city,
so it's
each one
either
etched with a
the
sigil.
leaves, the
Only
wind,
correct one
or
marks
the
true entrance to the tomb, however.
little
When you activate
3
these
things.
stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
I agree. You know, that's exactly what we need. More wacky Marvel banter. Oh wait, no, we're still kind of cooking. I just realized we turned this up to 4, right? Yeah, we're still kind of cooking. But what was I saying? I was about something about the longevity of. Yeah, it's funny because I think that ultimately the problem that I have with, so it's either the
need to
leaf or
find
the 3 thingies.
Another guide stone to learn the correct sigil.
I don't know. I think Diablo 2 just always had a really good way of dealing with repetition, because Diablo 2 is a repetitive video game. Oh wait, do I have? It's a repetitive video game, but it's never unfun to me, and that's subjective too. But there are I think you can look at it sort of objectively as well.
Was quite bizarre.
The way that Diablo 2's permutations of things.
Is this the right passage?
So let's just fucking let's take a let's take a shot. I don't think it's this one though. I'm feeling like it's the other one. But yeah, like it's like permutations of RNG. I feel just are more engaging to the player. The different types of monsters that could spawn, that could drastically affect your playstyle. The rares, the uniques. Yeah, the itemization might be a little bit more.
But for the record, this
I almost want to say aimless RNG. Right, because you know when you kill Mephisto, you hit the jackpot. You know, like you hit the loot pinata, and the things pop out, and all the colors pop out, and that's true of Diablo 3 and 4 as well. But I feel like the loot pinata feels a lot less curated, a lot less designed to do a very specific thing to your dopamine. Whereas I feel like the loot in Diablo 2 the game wasn't necessarily designed. I mean, obviously the loot's a big part of it, sure. Progression's a big part of it. But the game wasn't designed for the slot machine appeal.
Not ready yet.
It's not, I'm not saying that it's not part of it. Because Diablo 2 has a lot of kind of predatory dopamine stuff too. But the level to which it does that, I feel, is way less egregious than what 3 and 4 do. Because it's so tuned. You know, 3 and 4 are so tuned for a specific kind of neural response. There is a kind of clinical feedback loop that's very well implicit in the way that the game's progression systems are designed. And Diablo 2, for all its messy crustiness, ends up feeling better itemized because of it.
Strike is true.
There's more emergence in the loot too. Yeah, there's some shit like, okay, well, if you get Ethereal's Might, is that the name of the armor? That really fucking insanely rare armor in Diablo 2? If you get Ethereal's Might, it's fucking insanely rare. And it's a huge thing to see it. Again, I don't know if that's the name of it, but it's insanely rare. But the thing is that it's not the best armor in the game. So there's a sense of almost cucking. Because like usually the best armor for things is for almost every class is Enigma, if I'm not mistaken.
Yet they were still men. I wonder if these
and I do remember Tyrael's Might being not as good as Enigma and it being way rarer.
Not ready yet.
And the rune words kind of trivialize a lot of things. And I don't know if that's what was added and resurrected. I know that there are a couple new additions. So I can't speak to that. And it's been a long time since I remember exactly what the rune words did. Or what armor you get from each. But yeah, so there is like, oh shit. Shit. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Yep. So I used my spirit walk to get closer, or to move through the stage faster, and it actually fucked me there because I opened the door into a group of mobs that immediately surrounded me, and I couldn't get out of it. Very cool. But death doesn't matter.
Needs more time.
But yeah, so those are like some issues with Diablo 2 for sure. And again, it's been a really long time since I delved deeply into the end game of D2. But stuff like resistances and hell being so important, being some builds, you know, you have to just swallow the fact that you don't want to fight everything in hell. You can, I'm sure, you can stall things out with your mercenary, and you can probably get some items with charges that let you deal with stuff that's fire immune if you're a fire sorceress or something like that. And there is kind of a meta aspect too, where, you know, if just for example, I don't know if this is true, like on a specifically applicable example, but something like this will happen. So let's say you really like playing Fire Sorceress, but statistically Fire Sorceress is not good at a high level because all the mobs in hell, there's statistically more fire immune mobs in hell or something like that. Or like one of the good, like one of the better loot runs or whatever, it has fire immunes. I don't remember if that's actually the case, but oh, what's that? Is it a rare? Wait. Oh.
That's my friend.
What is this?
I did. That's enough.
What is this? I don't fucking know. I don't even know what that was. Just some stirring. But yeah, so then that would mean that, you know, something like Sorceress, Fire Sorceress is almost like an off-meta or impractical or inefficient build. Like, yeah, it might actually be faster for grinding fucking, I don't know, Nightmare Mephisto or something. But that's not, you know, that's an imbalance. Whereas there's a lot more technically viable and holistically viable builds in D3 and presumably D4 as well. But when I played D4, it really felt like you had a min-max. Like you were really boning yourself unless you were not playing a very specific type of build. Like Wizard, to me, to progress, you pretty much had to do like the Frost build, I think it was.
I have been searching for.
Or you're gonna get hosed on like the higher world tiers or whatever. I forgot what the difficulties selected. I think it was world tier.
Need more time.
Yeah, like, I can still cook on Torment 4, but I don't know if it's... However, because what is this? That's a 200% gold and XP buff. We're like, yeah, it might be a little faster on 3. But I feel like that's a 200%. That's more than just 100.
A perfect strike.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Maybe it is better to do it. So my guess is that it's either better to do T2 or T4. Those are probably the best options for me with my gear right now. I could change I'm sure I can change my build and make my build better or whatever, but I don't really know what the best thing is, and to be honest, I don't really care that much because I'm just playing through the story. And I'd like to engage a little bit more with the mechanics, but I
need more time.
I don't want to spend too long. This is not an experiment stream. It's just, here's the story. Here's the story. We'll play through the campaign. And we're doing it pretty slowly because I am doing a couple things to draw out the time. Like fucking around just a little bit.
Needs more time. The truth burns.
Fucking around enough to kind of find out. Ledge! That's Leoric's crown. I guess I could resocket. It doesn't matter. I'll keep it though. Nice.
Not ready yet.
I remember I hate the last. I can't stand the last area right before Malthael. It's like it's got some weird teleports and shit. A bunch of dumb traps, something like that.
Need more time. The truth burns.
I guess I don't really need gold that much. Again, I'm not really trying to farm for the longevity of this account or anything.
I will bring the light of Zakarum.
But I would like to I'd like to
Release
turn
the
up the
power of
torment a little
Zakarum
bit,
wanes,
the difficulty
but
a
in the
little bit,
west
because
it will rise,
you have a better chance
stronger
of
and greater
getting
than ever.
better loot.
Yet I haven't.
Laura, you come with me no further. When I am done, you can join me.
I think I just skipped that dialogue because I need to use my ability. However, Diablo 4 does have a character, like the Deckard Cain character is like, what's his name, Ralph Emerson? Is that his name? This dude who voiced Sid in FF16. And he's got the coolest voice I've ever heard. It's a shame he's British, though. Which is unfortunate, but there's only so much you can do. But yeah, I'm at the point, I guess, with the gear where
We founded a settlement near the western sea.
uniques don't really even matter to me. They're just salvageable stuff. I guess they could be upgrades to my follower,
I can
though.
begin my own search for the ruins of the
So close to
Nephilim city
perfect.
Corvus.
Yep.
The tome implied that it was near this very region.
An event.
Need more time.
I've been like putting a lot of weight on my arm.
I'm strangely happy knowing that Adria will soon be dead at our hands.
What do I have to do? Kill this
Quickly, of course.
Arcus.
Needs more
Arcus,
time.
spelled like that, looks like a really shitty fighter from the... What? Oh, did like a corpse explode?
Not ready yet.
Weird. Oh. All my zombie dogs are, they're on cooldown. I think I keep hitting square a lot, just kind of on muscle memory.
Need more time.
The Greaves. I love that. Some of the names in this are funny.
Needs more time.
So, like, even though itemization is better now, it's more fair now than it ever was. In this game, I do miss a little bit of the messiness of the old one, the old system, because the emergent factor was higher. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's what I'm calling it. When you got something, it had more oomph, whether it be good or bad. And to me, that's... Even if something isn't amazingly balanced, sometimes that just works better.
A perfect strike.
And admittedly, I didn't play this game at as high a level since the loot got changed comparatively to from
Not ready yet.
the beginning of the game. But I played it, you know, I did push GR at the time. I was doing like GR 15 to 20, 115 to 120, which is pretty high. During that season, I think that was season 12 or 13.
Need more time. The truth burns.
So maybe in top 5% of GRs, the Greater Rift stuff. Maybe a little bit less than that, or more than that technically, but the percentile would be less.
Not ready yet.
Whereas, like, not, I think less than 100 monks had actually cleared Inferno. It's funny because I should remember that Diablo fight a lot more than the can. I was like instinctively dodging the cages, knowing when to move. But I feel like they changed that too, because those used to like track you and like hitbox on them was hella weird.
Needs more time.
This area fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, I went around. I think I missed that little...
Not ready yet. Your death comes.
You know what? I never tried the last rune on Spirit Barrage. Let's see, because it basically gives me it anyway. Maybe it is better. I don't know. Let's try for a little bit and see how it works. Oh, there is that skill that like gives me... I totally forgot I gave myself that. But it's a skill that does more damage the closer I am to things. That's probably why I was doing so much burst on a couple things. So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. This is actually a little better. And I didn't even have the buff up. Ooh. Okay. All right. I totally forgot I even had the passes. See, I'm not even like fully engaging with all my abilities and shit. Although Diablo's funny because ARPGs in general are funny because sometimes the unintuitive way is the most efficient way. Like usually you want to think like, oh, I want to get these passives that increase damage by being close, but then because that would have the technically higher output or whatever, but. Maybe your cast rate ends up being faster from a distance anyway, so. More than just the typical, obviously you don't want to be right on top of something, because you could... Oh, my... Man, my... Oh, we're about to do Adria, right?
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Yeah, but bro, you also fucking put into action making Diablo the primeval, bro. You know? Because the whole story was that she quote unquote, it's a sort of a retcon. She like marked the souls of everybody, of all the primevals or whatever, and sort of like allowed the possibility to happen where they might get destroyed, so they could turn into ooh, that's a lot of damage actually. So they could turn into one can assume the total primeval or whatever. I don't know what 20 yards is, though. Yeah, that's fucking nasty, bro.
I have done what I can to ensure it. He always finds a way.
Before she died, Adria conjured an image of pandemonium.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
I am returning to town.
Yeah, we just gotta be standing on everything, man. Love to see it. Because I think that this actually, it like stacks with the rune. It's like a double rune because it's a legendary aspect that lets me put it down and like while the Spirit Barrage starts twirling around in the frost. So it basically double stacks the rune, which is nasty. Nasty business. Is there a... Oh, okay, you know what? Hold on, because of the offhand that I have. A more powerful gargantuan. Yeah, but that's only 15 seconds. I don't know what's better, this or this. Big Stinker's really funny though. Because right, if we have the rune, what the offhand gives me this rune, it's probably better to switch it up. Or what am I doing?
Malthael is in.
No doubt, Malthael can hold out there.
He thinks to grow more powerful.
I do like going back to Pandemonium though. Cause oh shit, actually.
What is this?
I should have repaired. I feel like I'm not getting the essence drain off as efficiently as I can too. Like I don't run. I'm a little scared to like run too close into things so I don't get surrounded.
Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this.
Well, I think you should be kind of pissed that he's trying to channel demons.
To Pandemonium.
Intaro Adun Angel.
Malthael tried to destroy the way to Pandemonium. He knows that I am coming for him. I will cross the broken land over which angel and demon have fought wars beyond counting. To the Pandemonium fortress, where the angel of death waits, hiding behind its walls.
Mankind's corruption spreads no further. Oh yeah. They do that for all the angels. The sort of reverby, the power reverb I call it.
There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will show you what
It's
must
like
be
a,
done.
it's like a reverse delay of like that's down pitched. So it goes with basically like the tone like the sort of like it basically just delays and reverbs the bass tones of your voice. So it's the Protoss effect. Okay, fella.
Demons, the remnants of a long forgotten.
Just showing off. They needed to use like the battleground tile set again. They're like, yeah, let's use that. Did you play StarCraft 2, Cody?
Must I do everything for you?
He needs more time.
These guys are a little juicy. Or maybe my shit wasn't hitting them enough. I could maybe change the haunt rune too, actually. Cause where is it? It's my X. No. Yeah, X. There are no enemies left. You know what? That actually might be better. I think this is better. Yeah, let's try this. I played all the way through the Terran story and then lost.
That is a siege room. Bring it with you.
The Terran story is awesome until the dumb Kerrigan shit happens. So fucking stupid, dude. The whole story is like negated by that.
You see the battering ram below.
And I think the stuff that happened with the hybrids got a little too Disney too. But it was cool still.
Siege rooms that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more.
Because the Zelnaga were always like something that would happen.
Along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the runes, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for
I would like a kind of
I do not need your thanks.
a Mass Effect Andromeda reboot of StarCraft. Yeah, ladies becoming Chris Metzen. And then Chris Metzen found God, despite being like staunchly atheistic, which is really goofy. So unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna be as good on like big groups, but being able to just do 20% more damage on a target is kind of schnasty.
Your death comes.
Might be able to actually it might see this is the kind of thing that might end up with more DPS, because even though I don't haunt 2 targets at once, which means like basically 2 corpse explosions for the price of 1, so I don't have to sit there and spam this thing. Despite that, oh my god, dude, yeah, wow, oh that's noticeable. So despite that, the 20% extra damage might actually just make it easier to kill stuff in general, because you're blowing up 1 target faster. I meant to salvage all this. I don't know why I didn't before. I'll put Leoric's crown in there. I don't think I need it. I already extracted the legendary from it. Slightly more damage than mine, but it doesn't really matter. And also isn't mine a set? No, it's the undead charm, which is not amazing, but yeah, I don't know why I wasn't using this before. That is a disgusting rune. Dude, oh, that's so funny. Like 1 spirit barrage and it just melts. And actually the range on the thing over my head is way bigger than it looks. Okay, fella. This is straight up like, I would say this is probably like, there's no way that Spirit Barrage isn't at least a somewhat meta build for Witch Doctor. But I kind of just stumbled upon it.
This place makes me appreciate our world even more.
I strike at your heart.
Sometimes the aiming of the haunt can be a little goofy, but they definitely nerf these reflex damage things. I can't get to it in time. Yeah. Also, Spirit Barrage sometimes will like focus on the wrong target, so it could be a little. The crack, hell yeah, dude. I've mentioned this a couple times, but one of my favorite things about Diablo is getting an item, like a legendary, and either getting a really good one or a really bad one. Sometimes really bad ones are funnier. Like the novelty of it is funnier to me. Like getting a unique or something in Diablo 2 that gives you like stamina. Stamina and like light radius.
Is the alpha and the omega of the eternal conflict. It lies
Although light radius in 2 is actually not
the realms of heaven
the worst thing leveling up.
long ago, when the angels were young, the aspect of wisdom
Oh, hey.
the eye of Anu here.
Realm
He
Walker,
named it
love that
the
Final Fantasy
Liner
14
of the Realm Walker.
expansion.
Very little. It roams the outskirts of Pandemonium, a lumbering giant with a gaping
Fuck it, let's
hollow
go in
at
because
its
it feels
core.
like rare. I don't know.
Somehow, it can hide its body away, disguising itself as a mere portal. Those who pass through it are trapped in a distant world.
God, yeah, this shit lasts
never to
forever.
be
This is
seen
actually sick for just like keeping up a massacre bonus
I
too.
strike at your heart.
look at that. Because it just like, it's constantly doing damage across the board and on top of all my little guys. My little fetishes.
Need more time. You die.
Oh. I think, yeah, Witch Doctor is probably one of the easier classes to get massacre bonuses. To be honest, I haven't really been striving for them. I haven't really been shooting to try to get some.
My strike is true.
But they're really nasty. They like. That sucks. There's no. I didn't have to drop it there. Oh.
I strike at your heart.
But I think for a while Blizzard was doing a kind of, I'm thinking about Kerrigan again, I don't know. Blizzard was kind of doing a BioWare thing where they were sort of just telling the same story across 3 different series. What's this?
Need more time.
But like, you know, I don't know, it's funny because the general template or outline of the story of Mass Effect 1 is basically just Coder. Really similar, like Jedi Council and the Spectres are pretty much the same kind of thing. That's it? There's nothing else in here? Whatever, mate.
Not ready yet. Your death comes.
And like stuff with Kerrigan and not too different from like the Soul Stone and the Wanderer. And then Arthas and Kerrigan, really similar. Frighteningly so. Like, I think the Kerrigan stuff in Brood War was really fucking cool, man.
You die.
Like, she's terrifying in Brood War.
Something now inhabits the fortress. I am certain of it. Long have I gazed upon its scarred facade, dreaming of the safe haven its
I think the Zerg are cool as fuck,
but
though.
it has changed. The vacant terraces have turned cold. I am so desperate to escape the demons, but whatever is in the fortress may be worse.
It's funny because I hate bugs so much, but Zerg are so sick. Is there another boss in here? Or is it just Adria, Raziel, and Malthael?
Get away from the ram!
Oh yeah, I remember this. It's like an elevator. Because every beat 'em up needs an elevator level.
I bear grave news, my friend. The Sliver has he means to use the Black Soul Stone. If the stone is
no, we can.
Uh-oh. Doram. I think I actually have DoorDash credit for my terrible Culver's experience. Because I don't live really close enough to a Taco Bell to walk, and your boy can't drive. That was one. Probably finish the stream around 2. We do have Super RPG friends tonight, so I don't really care about it going too early. And I really wanted to finish this. I wanted to finish this last night, but I really couldn't do an extra 3 hours because of the podcast and all that kind of stuff when I had been up that late.
Can't move until they're gone. One last strike.
Yes, this is what I really need in Diablo. Fighting on top of a battering ram. Like, it's kind of sick. It's a cool little set piece for, like, Bayonetta. Or, like, DMC.
Pandemonium Fortress. When I fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. Your magic is not enough.
The voices of the spirit.
Power of the dead. But you must find a way.
Oh, we're actually almost done.
Not ready yet.
The spirit.
Never before have I heard a voice from the unformed land so clearly.
Oh, I accidentally skipped the first part of that. Because I was using my ability in circle. Which, again, I could rebind it, but then the game wins.
Though Malthael consumes the spirits of Enwiru Ekura.
Oh yeah, this part is supposed to give some backstory to each character. So each character has a different... They like meet their ancestors or some aspect to the lore of the class, which is kind of cool.
Something greater than I have. He is death itself.
But the spirit would answer your call and go deep within the fortress.
I think it'd be kind of cool if... Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, I don't remember this.
Nephilim. The Black Soulstone journeys through the portal to Sanctuary. Even now it spreads death across your world. And so ends the eternal conflict.
Honestly, maybe... You know, humans deserve to take the L here. So in the game, in this game, it's posited that 80% of the human population dies from this. Maybe it's, I don't know the exact number, but it's like some absurd number like that. And then it gets kind of retconned. I hate this area and I want to get through it as fast as possible, I'm not gonna lie. It would be cool to get to level 90 Paragon before Malthael, but it doesn't really matter. Yes, these little gates, they can like freeze you, I think.
Not ready yet.
Whoa.
You die.
Arcane is like the one thing that persists even when you kill the mobs.
Being your friend,
it's very annoying.
has brought me to some very interesting places.
Are we friends, Cormac? You're kind of a little critter, to be honest.
Needs more time.
Jonda. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Need more time.
I got feared. Oh. There's like ways to avoid that stuff. Every character has some kind of skill that's like defensive, like a defensive cooldown. But to be honest, more likely than not, it's not worth speccing into. Usually you get affixes from an item, or you can just DPS something to death. Before it makes any difference. Ah, see, I just ran into the thing. It's really annoying. Man, it's like one thing I remember about the D4 campaign is that there's a lot of meandering in it. Hell yeah. So I don't know how fun that's going to be to watch. So I hope Cody joins me.
Not ready yet.
You said you're gonna play on PC, right, Cody? Jesus.
You have given me your power?
From beyond the veil of death, the power of the spirits now resides
Oh, hell
within
yeah.
you. As it
I think that's
never
interesting
has.
too, because we can compare and contrast
You
the
now
UX,
live in both
the
worlds,
controller, and that.
the true one and
I'm
the
really
shadow.
only doing it for the trophies. And plus, I
And
think
it
it's
falls
interesting
to
to
you to save
get a
them
little bit
both.
of perspective on just firsthand how that stuff works. Because I played through the campaign with controller, and then I started playing it on PC, and I do remember it being a lot better. Whoa, 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 whoa! Fucking arcane, man. Malthael is kind of tough. The fight is kind of nasty. He has a lot of stuff that just does a shitload of damage to you really fast. And he puts these like annoying fart clouds. Aw, fuck off. Oh. Spirit Barrage is so funny, dude. It just does so much damage. Ah. I think the right way to go in this area is the one with the portals. There's like a stupid portal maze thing. See, like I just like kind of instinctively summoned the zombie dogs there because I pressed square. With my new studio space, I'll have theoretically my consoles are a lot more accessible. Oh hell yeah! So do you? Because I usually prefer PC for everything. Do you have a preference to like what platform that you play on, or is it just like a game by game basis?
They call me a hero. I slew demons beyond count.
Oh, Inarius.
I won
Yeah.
battles and broke sieges, but it availed me nothing. I know that this war can have no victor, only an eternity of revenge,
Gotcha.
pride, and hatred.
I get
Tyrael
that.
does not understand. He cannot see beyond the glory of battle.
I think
In
like
time he may,
maybe it's just
but that
because
day
I'm so used
is
to
not yet here.
always like sitting in a chair playing a game, and part of that is
Needs more
practical, like
time.
I've explained. But I don't know. Maybe I just like can't relax and play video games. Maybe video games are not they're relaxing in a different way to me. Not physically relaxing.
Need more
Not like,
time.
ooh, this is a comfortable couch relaxing. Whoa, hey, fella, whoa.
I cannot do that.
Fuck. I was trying to see if I can stay alive. Oh, my gear is busted though.
I need
Ow.
healing.
Ow, 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 ow.
I cannot do that. I am returning to town.
Yeah, I gotta repair this shit. Like psychologically comfortable, I think, if that makes sense. Oh, I did it again. I keep forgetting. Like I'm not like sweating trying to play fucking Dragon Quest 1, you know what I mean? I'm not like locked in. But I feel like my brain will drift if I don't
Ready yet.
sit up and force myself to pay attention. Ooh, whoa, that was, I barely made that. I think I went the wrong way entirely. Hate to see
Needs
it.
more time.
I don't know. I'm also not like, not saying that this is the case, but I'm not a brain off person either. That's
Need more time.
It sucks because I can't hit this stride of like, oh, I have ascended. I am now thinking at this extremely proficient level with my thoughts. You know, I'm not hitting a good stride with it or whatever. How the fuck did this? I hate everything. So I never hit like a high with it, but I always just my brain just doesn't stop. I'm the king of brain offense, why I take notes while playing.
Not ready yet.
What? Wait, what did I miss? Where did I? What? Oh, all the way back there. Fuck me, man. Oh shit, trail. Oh damn. All right. The Xanadu Next Trails through Daybreak pipeline is insane. That's such a wild ride. I was supposed to go this way the whole time. Yeah, because the portals lead you home. Oh, it's not a messy. It's just like that. Those are two very, very distinctly different Falcom games. I think that's funny. Maybe it does make you. I think that makes you kinky.
Not ready yet.
Falcom, parenthetical, kinky.
Need more time.
I feel like Witch Doctor has one of the best resources, if not the best resource, because it just regenerates so fast. Yeah, they definitely do. I be skipping through dialogue and trails, or speed reading a lot of it.
Not ready yet.
There's a lot of like really nice, minute attention to detail, for sure, in trails, but
needs more time.
Man, is it a lot of yapping. From what I know about Daybreak, it seems like it might actually be my favorite setting. It's the most adult. Okay, we're about to fuck around and find
that
out.
costs too much.
Right. And a lot of RPGs just be saying something, or just be talking. I love this. Is like the only perspective shift in the entire game is this right here. Speaking of JRPG, this is a very JRPG. Oh wow, I can't believe we're here already. Dang.
The Soul Stone is a born sanctuary. The blood of demons will soon be gone from all creation.
Yeah.
You will be the last of your kind for a few moments. Death comes, Nephilim.
Honestly though, like fuck you. So he does this like blade storm attack. I don't know if that's really good. And then he does the shmup thing. This little shmuppy. This is here it is. There's the shmup. Remember this.
There is no other way.
I don't want to. With melee, you can kind of stand it and still do damage. Oh shit. Phase 2. This is kind of nasty, though.
That is not the only weapon I possess.
So that was a huge mistake, what you just did there, fella, to kill me. Breaking this black soul stone to absorb all the powers. Oh, well, that was fucking... Whoa! That sucks! That fucking sucks. So he spawned the cloud on me right when I, literally fucking right when the second phase started. And, so there's nothing I could have done to avoid that. Other than immediately, spirit walk out. Oh! Whoa-wee. Did it again, too. Either way, we still captured it. Ledge! Ledges! Ledges? Wildwood. New Jersey? That sucks. That thing fucking sucks. We got here. Zunamasa's Marrow. Fetish Army last. Well, that's actually kind of an insane set. The 6 set bonus seems kind of nasty. The rest of it seems meh. But that's cool.
Where is the Black Soul Stone?
Malthael destroyed it and used the power within.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He is free.
Alright, hell yeah, we did it. We fucking beat the video game, fellas. Watch this cutscene and then we're done.
The Nephilim had done the impossible. By conquering death, she had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind.
I'm ordering my Taco Bell.
In that moment, with victory at hand, I saw the Nephilim in a new light. She is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell.
This is so
and
corny.
A witch doctor who protects the innocent. But within her beats a mortal heart that will one day be tempted to corruption.
I guess you don't really know what happens to the Nephilim, I think, between 3 and 4.
Will she have the strength to resist? Or will she be our doom?
I don't know. That ending cutscene sucks. I've defeated Diablo 3. So I think, like I said, the game didn't really... It hasn't really changed a whole lot. I sort of appreciate how balanced it became, like how... I don't know if balanced is even the term I want to use. Viable everything is on a base level. I'm sure that, there's only a couple meta builds that you can really do, and like higher, greater rift pushing stuff. But even still, baseline, there are a lot more baseline viable builds. And I think that's interesting. I think the game is intuitive. It's definitely way more intuitive than Diablo 2. So I think in a lot of ways, this game is good at hooking the audience through its gameplay more easily than Diablo 2, or maybe even 4 to some extent, because I remember 4 being a little slower as well. But it took a long time for the game to get there, and I don't know if the journey was worth the destination, because I think it lost a lot of things that made the game feel a little bit more memorable or special to me personally. There's not as much tribulation in it. And the thing is that at the end of the day, unless you were really pushing super high-end content, and your casual experience, you're basically having a casual experience unless you were pushing high-end content. There isn't that much of a middle ground. You can argue that hardcore is like hardcore and less casual, but it kind of isn't, you know. Whereas something like Diablo 2 is, because it is a little bit more so, I would say, because everything is a lot more deliberate in Diablo 2. You have to plan a lot more. It's more of an RPG, and this game is definitely more of an action game for sure. And you can see the God of War and DMC influence in a lot of ways, for better or worse. So like I've said before, I do think that this is a good video game, and I enjoy it on its own terms. I'm very critical of aspects of it, but I don't think I'm being necessarily too harsh either. You know? At least I don't think so anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. But seeing as how the series progressed up until this point, and historically knowing the context, I think it's a bummer in a lot of ways. It's a one step forward and I think 2 steps back for the genre, and maybe for the genre it's 2 steps forward, but for a whole Gestalt experience, to me, it's like a 2 steps back. But I do really like it. I would say this game is definitely above average, regardless of how kind of almost condescendingly accessible it can be at times. But it is baseline fun, and that's all that really matters. So, I don't know. Let's just say Diablo 1 is like maybe a high 7, low 8. Diablo 2 is like a mid to high 8, which is, to me, that's like, maybe it's even a 9. I would say Diablo 2 could be a 9. I would say so. Especially considering the 2 versions of the game and different ways to play it. Ooh. And then this is probably like a very high 6 or low 7. And it's funny because I don't think that it's actually really funny because I think that that's the same rating I would have gotten or given it before all the major fixes. So the things that were fixed about the game, and I think refined and polished about the game, didn't end up pushing it very far ahead to me as a whole. I think it, as a whole, it obviously did more positives than negatives for the game. So I guess it is a net positive. But for my own experience and what I got out of it, both experientially, mechanically, and engagingly, I don't know what other adverb to use there. I feel like it didn't change much at all. But it's interesting, and it's a cool portrait of Blizzard at the time, I guess, or a telling portrait of Blizzard at the time. I think there are really, really cool things about this game that I hope that I wish they had carried into Diablo 4. And some of them they did, some of them they did not. Immortal came out before 4 as well, and it takes place between 2 and 3. So before I really start going more off on 4, I do want to try Immortal, because that's definitely the game I know the least about in the series, and a game I've put the least amount of time into. And also, I'm just really curious as to how comedically dystopian it is, if at all. Maybe the discourse betrayed us once again. But yeah, I don't really have anything else that I really want to say. did you guys enjoy watching this game as story? Like, what's the feel for it? Like, I don't know if this is... I think it'd be fun to do some... to do some, like, more high-end Diablo streams, and I definitely want to do that, because I'm having a lot of fun playing this series and all that. But I don't know if it's even watchable. You know, I don't know what... I'm trying to find a good middle ground between this is something I want to do and this is something that's fun to watch and this is engaging to watch or what have you. So D3 is basically heavily... See, I disagree. I don't think it's a vibes game at all. I think Diablo 1 and 2... Diablo 1 is a vibes game. Diablo 2 is a half vibes game, and this is a carrot on a stick. You just watch me blast it. Yeah, I mean, it's satisfying for that. I think Diablo 3 is really good about that. That's one of the things I think it does exceptionally well. It's fun to blast shit. I was fucking, like... I think I was, like just casually cleaning. I think I was casually... I know a lot about this game, and there's a lot of stuff I did remember, so that's kind of cheating to some extent. But, can we actually... Oh, no. Damn, the stun is actually really nice. I'm curious as to what I can get out of this real quick. Oh yeah, I know, but like it's yo? Wait. Oh, I should have changed from vitality to intellect. Oh, I fucked up. That being said, actually, this is actually quite nasty. Because I can just, like, give this to somebody else now. Damn, that's really funny. Because that was an axe, right? Yeah, that was an axe. So, like, anybody could use that. And it's like, it went from a level 70 to a level 40? Yeah, that's really funny. Right, yeah, right. But I don't know if, like... To me, that's not really like a vibe so much as it is just like a very plain neural feedback. I don't know. I guess that is what a vibe is, huh? Sorry, I'm being, where's the gargantuan? I'm being the name of this rune. It's being a big old stinker. I'm making shit up. It's all made up, brother. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to really say. Made up. Well, dude, it's all arbitrary and reductive, right? Either way, thank you guys for watching. This is fun. I like yapping about Diablo. This has been a fun series to yap about. I don't know if it's... I feel like all Diablo content, I kind of like peruse around YouTube. It's all like meta stuff, build stuff. That kind of shit. And I feel like, I don't know, trying to approach this a little differently would be fun, interesting, maybe neither. I don't know. Either way, we're going to raid Peanutters. She is playing Dragon Age Origins, which I haven't played in a really long time. If only Onyx was here for this. And damn, my hair is frizzy, bro. What is happening with it? Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. Anyway... tomorrow, I don't know what time we'll stream. Probably pretty early because I don't know how long Immortal's going to take. So maybe around the same time. Let's shoot for 10 or 11 Central or 11 or 12 Eastern. So like around noon-ish. Either way, thanks everybody for hanging. We'll see you shortly. And say hi to Peanut because she rules.